All right, what is up? Welcome, Spoiler Kings. Just me right now by myself. Brian is coming and Brandon are both coming. They're both running late. Got stuff they're doing. I think Brian got lucky. He got to go to I think a Bulls game. He went to a Bulls game. Got the VIP president box. Got the good box and all that stuff. And Brandon, I don't know what Brandon's doing. I know he said he was gonna run a little late, but they're both coming. What we got in the house? We got Mama Bear. Hello, boys. Or just boy right now. Hey, Tank. Yep. But yeah, the other guys are coming. Profess, what's up? Profess the film fan. How you guys doing? And we seen that with T. What's up? How you guys been? Sorry for I don't know if I'm a little laggy or not. Because usually I have one of the other guys their internet to kind of back up my internet at times. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah. Brian's in chat. You're literally me. Yeah, because Brian is always, popping on by himself. The Tuesday show. I was trying to join his Bears talk show that he has on Tuesdays, and I wasn't able to. So I was in chat, but but he should be here shortly. Viewer Drew, what's up? Say hey everyone, what's up? How's it going? So yeah, make sure you guys go check out Viewer Drew. Make sure you guys go check out. Have you seen that with T? Mama Bear, she always pops up on people's channels and stuff like that. So do you still do your own stuff, Mama? Because I know you were doing like art and drawing and stuff like that. I think that's how I found you. You popped up on my or the Spoiler King feed, there. But yeah. So yeah, once we get the full house in here, I know we're gonna be talking about the new Star Wars news that we got going. We got a couple of trailers that we got lined up for you guys, and some Venom rumors. So we'll see how that goes. So yeah, I'm not happy about this stupid Venom stuff. Sony needs to get rid of it. Sell it back to Marvel. I'm hoping to get back to my own stuff soon. Well, there you go. So yeah, anybody go check out Mama Bear. So when she does her stuff again, when she goes live. Yeah, but I know she was on with Retro Nerd Girl, doing the gargoyle stuff. There's like two other channels I know you were joining and talking about like DC stuff and other kind of stuff. So yeah, I know she pops up here and there. But yeah. What's going on, guys? I did right now, literally right now, I watched Chris Harloff's out of the theater reaction for Gladiator 2. And I was hoping, I can't wait to talk to Brandman about it, because the first reactions, because you can't talk about it, I believe the embargo lifts Monday, I think Monday or Tuesday, and the first reactions are all really good. They're all pretty solid. Obviously their reactions are not reviews, so you can't get into details, but people are saying Paul Mescal, which is the lead, which is Maximus's son, I guess. He's really good. Pedro's really good. Denzel is really good. So and that's what I've been hearing from a few different people so far. But yeah, I just watched the Chris Harloff. It was like less than 2 minute out of theater reaction, and he was like, it's a worthy successor, I believe he said, and he said it's definitely a must see in the theater. What else he said? Oh, he said it's the best really Scott in a long time, which not hard to do, because if the last good movie he had was The Martian, and that was what 10 years ago. So, but I am super excited to go see that movie. I can't wait. Yeah, Brian's like, I knew it. Yeah. So, and those guys, getting the early screenings and stuff like that is pretty awesome. So it's not red carpet. Usually the red carpet is when people tend to be like very over the top with it, not because they have to, because I think it's just like, and for me, I always hear a lot about that, about when people get red carpet treatment, and they come out and they talk about the movie, and it's usually very positive. It's also like the vibes, you know. It's like you get special treatment when you're there. You get the literally red carpet, you know, treatment, and you have a very positive vibe going on. So even if the movie's not good, you tend to enjoy yourself. And if you're enjoying yourself while you're watching something, you're gonna kind of enjoy that something, you know, almost like you know beer goggles or something like that, you know. So I never get mad at them for doing the red carpet stuff, but out of the theater first reaction stuff is a little bit more genuine, because they just flat out tell you it's good, it's bad. You know, they can't give you a review of it yet. So, but so far so good. So I'm super excited about it. I'm gonna get that the Spartan helmet cup, when that comes, the popcorn bucket and stuff like that. And also the popcorn bucket is so freaking cool. They they're doing crazy stuff with these popcorn buckets now. So this new one, let me see if I can look it up really quick. The Coliseum. They're doing the Coliseum um popcorn bucket, right? Which like already is like super cool, you know. But what they're doing with it is insane. So you get the popcorn bucket. There's a QR code, I believe, on the bottom of it. Let's see. I'm gonna try to. Man, I'm already like super laggy. Yeah, I got like bad internet right now. I don't know if I should even bother to try to show you guys this, but basically, um, the popcorn bucket is the Coliseum, and there's a QR code in it, right? I believe it's underneath, and you scan the QR code, take your phone, and inside the Coliseum, it shows gladiators fighting, people sitting in the seats in this little mini Coliseum popcorn bucket that you have. It's insane. That I'm like super excited to get this thing. Like that sounds crazy. But yeah, definitely getting that popcorn bucket. Like an interactive popcorn bucket. That's crazy. Um, do you watch Lincoln Lawyer? I don't. I don't know if Brian does or not. I don't. Um, I didn't even know it's a show. I know it was a movie. But Brian said, so tell me about what you think about Silo. There you go. I need to binge Silo next week. Yes, you need to binge Silo this week because I believe it drops the 15th. So you got only a week left. You got a week from tomorrow left. I'm 3 episodes in. I barely started the 4th episode. 3 episodes in, I am sold 100% on this show. It's such a freaking great show. I can't even I'm mad that I missed out watching it weekly. The same thing with Severance. The same thing with Severance. I didn't find out about it until after it aired, and then I wind up enjoying it a lot, a lot. So, Silo is gonna start. I believe it ends, and then shortly after it ends, um, Severance picks up. So it's gonna be back to back for Apple TV. Like it's going to be pretty exciting about it. It's from Silo, 10 weeks, and then we get 10 weeks of Severance. I kind of right after, I believe. So yeah. But Silo is it's so good. Rashida Jones, who I absolutely love. I have a huge crush on her. She's awesome. She's really good in this one. Rebecca Ferguson is really good in this one. And then I forgot the sheriff in it. But yeah, they got some big names in it. Yeah. Common's in it. We haven't got too much in I haven't got too much into his story yet. I haven't got too much of his story yet, you know. So excited to see what happens with him. But it's definitely a good show. Yeah. I think you'll enjoy T. It's really, really good. It's a show, it's on season 3, The Lincoln Lawyer. Okay. Yeah. Brian said I have a crush on her too. Yeah. Yeah, and also like Rashida Jones, it kind of sucks. So her dad, Quincy Jones, just died probably like a couple days ago, like 3, 4 days ago, which really sucks because that dude is like a music legend. You know, so that really sucks for her. I follow. I know. I think I follow her on Instagram and stuff. I don't know if she posted anything about it. I'm guessing she did, but yeah, yeah. Rashida Jones is like Quincy Jones and Peggy Limpton is her mother, so she is like born to be a star. And she is. She could do comedy. She could do, but she's really good at comedy. She's really good at comedy. She's really good at drama. Obviously, with Silo, she's really good with in that one. But yeah, let's see, yeah. Tim Robbins, yeah, he's in it too. We haven't got too much of him yet. In the first 3 episodes. Yeah, but right now the big ones are Rashida Jones in the first episode, and then um Rebecca Ferguson. I think Rebecca Ferguson is like the main character of at least this season. I don't know. I really don't know anything about it besides it's a book series. That's all I know about Silo. That's a book series. Yeah. I haven't watched Severance either. Man, Severance is another great one. Severance is another great one. Kind of a similar vibe. They're both very allegory of the cave type of story. Um but they're very different on how they approach it. Severance though is great. Adam Scott is so freaking good in it. And then you have what's his name? Um, let me look up the cast real quick because you got another big cast in Severance. Patricia Arquette's in it. Oh yeah, John Turturro. Zach Cherry, who's awesome in it. Christopher Walken is in Severance, and he's great in Severance. Super great in Severance. Yeah. So yeah, it's but Adam Scott, he's really, really good in this one. He's really good in this one. But yeah, it's definitely one I think you'll like. Yeah. It's it's a show that I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give it a shot. And finally I watched it because I heard a lot of good things about it. And next thing you know, me and my girlfriend like binged it all in like 2 days. Like it was just so good. It was great finale. Everything about it. The score was great. Definitely it's a must see. Apple TV and their shows are bangers. Are really, really good. Like they're so like movies. I don't know. Movies. They're not the best at because Napoleon wasn't the greatest movie. But show wise, they got some stuff, man. Because Shrinking is another one. Bad Monkey is one that just came out that people are in love with. I haven't watched it yet. Shrinking, Severance, Silo. You know, so those are all like some of their big ones right now. You know. But yeah, the morning show, that one I watched. That one's really good. That one's really, really good. With Jennifer Aniston's in it. Um who's the other chick? I can't think of her name. The lawyer, Reese Witherspoon. There you go. They're kind of the main two. Yeah. That one's another great one. Yeah. Dark Matter was really good too. Dark Matter I thought was really, really good. So yeah, they got some good shows. I like the morning show. Yeah. I didn't think I was gonna like it. I didn't think I was gonna like it. I was like, I really don't care. And then it pulled you in where you're like really start to get interested in these characters. I haven't watched the newest season. I see there's season 3. I only watched season 1 and 2, so I'm a little bit behind. I got to catch up on that one. But yeah, but morning show was a surprise. But that's why I was like, Apple TV right now, they just got it. They got it. You know, like I'm looking at these other ones. Disclaimer was Kate Blanchett. I haven't even heard about that one yet, so I gotta watch that because freaking great. Kevin Kline's in it. Sacha Baron Cohen, Kate Blanchett. Man, Apple just must drop a butt ton of money to get these big names. Jake Gyllenhaal is in the Presumed Innocent show. Vince Vaughn is in Bad Money or Bad Monkey, I should say. Like they drop they're dropping big names. Sugar is another big one with Colin Farrell. Apple just got so much damn money. Mythic Quest, yes, Mythic Quest. Ah, shit, I forgot about that. I only seen the first season. Um, I only seen the first season. I don't know if there's any more seasons than that. Let's see how many are there. Oh, there's only one season. Oh no, there's 3 seasons. Holy crap! Yeah, man, Mythic Quest was another good one. With like the game developer kind of thing. And again another but Rom was it Malcolmy? It was isn't it Danny Putty? I love Danny Putty. So yeah, yeah. Also, Danny Putty's I believe from Chicago. Or so yeah, yeah. They they're so good. Yeah, 3 seasons. Yeah, I just saw. Yeah, it's and I don't know if they have a problem. Like they just don't promote their shows enough. Maybe because I remember seeing trailers for Mythic Quest, and then it kind of fell off. Then I remember that was it. After the first season. But they got same thing with see comedy series, drama series. Same thing with Ted Lasso, another freaking one that everyone loves. And they're talking about doing another season for Ted Lasso too. You know, so yeah, but like Silo, I don't think I've seen any marketing for Silo besides people talking about it. Severance, same thing. I didn't see any commercials, any marketing except for people on the internet talking about it. Like that's what I mean. I don't know if they do it on purpose and that's what they do. They're just like, we're just gonna put it out there and let a good show speak for itself by people loving it and spreading it. You know, so I don't know. I mean, I don't get it. You drop a bunch of money in getting great actors. Like Shrinking has Jason Segel, which I love, and Harrison Ford. And I never seen a trailer. I never seen anybody any marketing for it besides people talking about it, besides YouTubers and other critics talking about Shrinking. So yeah, maybe James Gunn goes that route, right? Just put it out there and get a bunch of YouTubers to promote it for him. Be a good way to go. Yeah, I always love Shrinking. Yeah, it's good. Season 2 I haven't started yet because I know season 2 just dropped. Um, is season 2 all out though? No, season 2 is not okay, so it's still getting released. So Wednesday is the next new episode. But season 1 was good. Season 1 was good. Jason Segel was awesome in it. Harrison Ford is really good in it. Yeah. Yeah, Jessica Williams is in it. It's great. And I love Jason Segel. I'm so pissed off that he kind of just like fell off. And I guess there was a lot of like stuff he was dealing with it, but like he was part of that comedy group with Paul Rudd and Seth Rogen and stuff, and he was in that group. Like I Love You Man is a great movie. It's one of my like newer favorite comedies that come out in a long time. And then he just disappeared, and then he came back with oh man, he came back with a weird show, Dispatches from Elsewhere. He did that one. That's a really good show with a horrible, horrible ending. Like the ending, it was just so weird, but the ride was so good. Everything until the very last like 30 minutes of the entire show was just like, what's going on? But Dispatches from Elsewhere was a great show. That was a really great show. There's Jason Segel, Sally Fields in it. Eve Lindy is in it. Um, that was a good one. Yeah, highly recommend that one if you haven't seen Dispatches from Elsewhere. I Love You Man. Yeah, I Love You Man is a great one. I Love You Man. Forgetting Sarah Marshall's another great one. I love that one. But of course, How I Met Your Mother. Like that's Marshmallow. He's great. Also, hopefully we get to talk about How I Met Your Mother because it's been 10 years since it was last on air. Since the finale, the final season. Um, so I do want to get a group together and talk about How I Met Your Mother because that's one of my favorite all time favorite shows. It was so good. I liked the last season. I didn't like the ending as much, but I enjoyed the last season. It just all the drama I heard about it afterward, where Jason Segel was kind of done, and and they pretty much told him like, okay, we'll do all your filming in like 2 weeks, and then you can go home. Because he was ready to quit. So that's why he was out of so much of that season. He was doing the road trip to get to the wedding, you know, which like, I didn't know that. It was like that's sucks. Um, but he was great in it. And also Marshall is the only good person in that show. Everyone else is an asshole and is bad. He's the only legit nice person in that show. So, um, what else? Oh, Freaks and Geeks. Freaks and Geeks is another great one that he was Jason Segel was in. Yeah. Yeah, Seth Rogen, Becky Ann Baker. Oh, what's his name too? Yeah. Oh, Linda Cardinale. Can never pronounce her name. Another girl got crush on her. James Franco. James Franco was in that one. Couldn't think of his name. But, yeah. What's up, Anzo? Bigger Ford Entertainment. Yeah. Also, if you guys are into From, which is like a really interesting show, I'm getting started on it. Anzo does a watch party, like, and then he does a breakdown for all the newest episodes. Brian is always over on that show talking about it with Anzo and a few other people usually. So make sure you go check out Big Four Entertainment, especially if you're into From. So I know you're killing it with that over there. I know it's doing really well for you. So yeah, but that's a show I watched the first episode. Awesome. I'm hooked. But then I started watching Silo, and I'm like, all right, I gotta watch Silo first, just before the new season starts, so I can kind of stay on top of that. But From is that just that first episode was like, damn, it was good, and I was like, now I got 3 seasons to go through. So, but yeah. So make sure you go check out Big Four Entertainment. But yeah, man, I don't got much else, until these guys show up. But what is up with you guys? How's your all weekend? I had a long week. Tuesday was a very long day. I stayed up till about 2 in the morning, which I usually do anyway. But I'm like editing or stuff, but I was watching TV. Brian's like, I'm on my block. Brian's gonna like do the Simpsons thing where he just rolls into the garage and like runs into the house. Oh man. Yeah, don't worries. But yeah, there's so many good shows now that it's hard to stay on top of everything, you know. Like it really is one like cuz if you don't catch it from the start and you find out later, then you're playing catch up. Kind of what I'm doing with Silo. I'm trying to watch an entire season in like 7 days, which I can do. Um, it's only 10 episodes, hour long, you know. Um, but it's like, man, I gotta catch up so I can get up on the next season. From that's on its third season. So I got to get caught up with that. But I'll probably be caught up once this season's over. So unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be able to like join Anzo and Big Ford Entertainment on his channel with stuff like that. But maybe next season. But he said I got schoolwork to do. But today is PS5 Pro Day. Nice. Did you drop? Did it drop? Did you get it? Because I got my PS5 here. it was overheating on the shelf because I'm gonna put a fan in that like empty space so it sucks out the hot air. So I had to put it on its side so it can breathe. But I got the PS and then I got the PS1 Classic right here. So I got my PlayStations. But that's the digital non-drive one, which kind of sucks, but I got it. I just I the last time that thing was turned on was like months. I haven't had a chance to play with my PS5 in like a long time, which really sucks. Yeah, pre-order one to drop today. Nice, nice. What's new about it? I haven't even looked up what's new about it. It's probably got what? I mean, can it get better graphics? You know, probably what comes with bigger store like onboard storage, probably. You know, probably smaller stuff like that. Two kids to do that to you. I was good with the first one. When I had just one kid, I was able to still play my video games. You know, I played the Harry Potter, I played the God of War, I played the Miles game, Miles Morales game. But that second one hit, and that's it. Between editing and taking care of kids, ain't got no time. Which really sucks. There's like a few games I got to finish. You know, because I got my Switch up here too. Got my Switch and I got my Nintendo and Super Nintendo classics too. Yeah. Um. Yeah. So yes, the graphics are a bit better, not a lot. I might figure, man, because they got a crazy graphics card in there now. You know, and it's running on SSD. You know, it's yeah, yeah. The PS, just the one I got, is insanely fast. So if it's just even a little bit faster, that's crazy. Hope it's smaller because that thing is just massive. It's so big. Okay, one of two shelves made. The other one can wait tomorrow. Nice. Yeah. Shelves shelves kind of take a while to build. Like I had these four for a while and I was just building one by one when I had my green screen. Yeah. Oh, and then you gotta excuse me, then you gotta put stuff on it and try to figure out spacing. I'm still not done putting stuff on it. Like that shelf is just a random crap I gotta go through, and then the shelf down here is all just random stuff I still gotta go through. Now this one way is an easy one. Oh, that's the way to go. Go easy. I mean, this one's not hard, but it's if you over tying it, you wind up breaking it and all that crap. It's just the cheapy one, but does the job. Oh, Yubi. Like so at IKEA though. Oh, nice. The IKEA ones are nice. That's what I really wanted. I wanted the IKEA Billy ones that like go down and then wrap. You know, so you can get the little corner one. You know, that's what I really wanted. And then I started putting it all together or putting the prices all together. And I was like, that's a lot. Each of these were $30. The IKEA ones was like what 130, something like that. And I would need like five, and then a little corner one. So that'd be six. But the IKEA ones are pretty nice. The old green screen when I had the white shelves on that with all the books. Those are the IKEA shelves. I like those. Yeah, IKEA is awesome. That's the way to go. I have a few what was that? Kallax units. This was a basic white metal shelf. Nice and easy. A metal one too. It was heavy duty. That's the way to do it. Oh, yeah. Sorry. See, I don't want to get anything started until the guys show up. But there was some news I did want to talk about. Hold on, my cat is in the way. Come on. Yeah. Say hi. Friggin' needs a haircut. Yeah, if you guys ever see me like swatting at shit, it's usually his tail that's getting in the way. Oh man. There you go. Anzo is on that Julie B deep dives talking from. And she's awesome. She's killing it with the from theories and predictions and the breakdowns and stuff like that. She's getting a lot of good views over there. Where we at? Where? Oh, there we go. So yeah, the other big movie that's coming out is the Red One, and we watched the trailer, which is the trailer's going to drop this weekend before the movie drops. There he is. Got the Bulls jersey on too.
It was so funny. I left so fast. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I would have been here earlier, but my daughter caught me walking in the door. She came in. She's like, "Daddy, guess what?" I was like, "What?" "My birthday's in 2 days." I'm like, "Oh, thank you, baby." I was there. I'm aware.
Yeah, I know, right? She'd been like, "What? No one told me." Yeah. Oh yeah, there you go, Brian. Oh yeah.
She stayed up just to make sure she told me her birthday.
Told you.
In
case you didn't know.
like I didn't spend all the money. I know.
There you go. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like a 10-year-old sleepover. Just.
Oh, is that what you're doing?
Yeah. So.
Sleep over with all the friends and stuff. That's gonna be fun.
Like, can't you believe it? And I was like, I can't believe it. Just wait till they're 10. It's gonna make you feel real old.
Oh my god. I'm already feeling old. Because now I walk in the house and my oldest son, he just like tackles me. He's like, "Da." Comes and like grabs me. And now what I do is like he grabs my
ears.
He like legit like grabs my arm and like hooks it and then hooks it with his legs where I have to like grab him and then I'm like swinging him around with just one arm and he's like, "Ah." Like kid, I just walked in. Let me take my shoes off first, man. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah, there you go. My sisters and I had to remind our dad.
Dude. It's so funny, like I've been buying her stuff. I have so much stuff for her. Like I'm definitely spoiling her because like I can't believe she's turning 10. So it's just such a big deal to me to have a daughter in double digits. Like you were born yesterday. How the hell is this possible? You know, so I've been thinking about it for a long time.
We get it planned out.
Yeah, man, I can't believe it. Like you're my baby. Like I held you in my hand and you fit barely on one hand. How is this possible?
And now she's like up to your like. She's tall.
4'10". She's 4'10".
Okay.
My youngest is 5'1".
Damn. She's 5'1".
She's 5'1". When we're a size 7.5 shoe now. Like, girl, you
so is she taller than Ashley at this point?
She is 1.5 inches shorter than Ashley. Actually. 1.5 inches. It's crazy.
Oh man! Before she gets into high school, she's gonna let the like look down to her mom.
She's not in 3rd grade yet. She's 1.5 inches shorter than Ashley.
Wow, that's wild. She said my daughter is 9 and she's way over that. Nice. My daughter wanted a Star Wars themed birthday. That's at 10. Yeah, that's awesome.
That means you raised her right. That's what that means. Yep. You were doing a good job as a parent.
That's awesome. We got Cleves in the house. What's up, everyone?
What up, Cleves?
What's up, Cleves? Appreciate you coming in, man.
Apologize to
Hanging out for a little.
everybody for this whole from being late. So I had a meeting with the banker, and then she was like, "Well, since we're going to be meeting somewhere, I got something special." I was like, "Oh," and she told me this morning like it's going to be at the Bulls game. So find out it's at the BMO Harris Club, which is all you can eat, all you could drink during the whole thing. Like it's everything. It's nuts. It was so much food, so much drink. If I wasn't gonna come on here, I would be drunk.
Uh-oh.
But I decided not to drink.
All right, give me a second.
Here he is. You got to run off. Tell you that's what happens when you're a dad. You just have to run off at odd times because you never know what's happening. But I've been watching, listening to you guys talk about all this stuff. I called Brandman, and I called Tank, and I said, look, guys, Silo is off the chain. I need you guys to watch it right now because we're going to review it. I want to do deep dives because it's so good. It's so just post-apocalyptic. These shows are just so good at what they're doing right now, and with the storytelling and everything. So with Silo, we've just been having some really good shows all over the place. So I can't wait to break those things down. I know he was talking about Anzo on Saturday night. We're gonna do the watch party, and then Tuesday we do the actual breakdown. It's at 7 Central, 8 Eastern. Even though it's only supposed to be 2 hours, somehow we always go longer than that. It doesn't matter what we do, because it's just a lot of fun. So if you guys do watch it, please join us. And if you don't watch it because you're gonna be missing out. I feel like it's like Lost, but better. And I'm saying something because the beginning of Lost was amazing. So if you guys get a chance, come on, let's talk about it. Let's watch it. I know he has a lot of things planned, so I'm trying not to take any of that stuff overall. So it says funny thing is I'm a Star Trek fan. She was a Baby Yoda. She was in Baby Yoda fever. I have 2 Deanna Troys, 2 Rikers, 2 LaForges, 1 Locutus. 1 Locutus. Of course, I got Captain Picard. So I have like the whole Star Trek Funko Pop system, all of it, because I love it. That one Worf. Of course, I have 2 Worfs. I'm thinking one is just a regular Klingon too. After that, so I am a huge Star Trek fan. I have my emblem. I have my Geordi, was it like tag and license and stuff. So I mean, I love Star Trek. I can watch it every day. Matter of fact, I pretty much do. I watch Supernatural and Star Trek pretty much every day. So I'm all for it. So we still have a few pool noodle lightsabers around. I also have lightsabers all over here. But that's that's all about Tank. Tank is a huge Star Trek fan, and every time I go to Disney, I always got to get one for me, one for him. Like he knows I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, so when he goes out, he sees another wand, he grabs me one. So from him, I got one that changes the channel, turns on the lights, all that stuff. So it's cool because when you have friends that know what you like, you get more stuff. That's what we try to do. Make sure we get as much stuff as possible. Yeah, it's been crazy. I actually just bought the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I have because they're talking about doing a Last Ronin rated R movie. So I was about to get my TMNT Last Ronin statue. So I have to take it out of the box. Still over here, but I take it out of the box and set it up because that's going to be epic. I cannot wait to see that. So I'm hoping to get floating candles for my background. That would be awesome. I like that. Because I heard you're going to be starting your show again, so that's going to be really cool. I'm glad that you're going to do. Because I mean, I was already watching it. I was telling Tank about it. So I know he saw you when you were doing a lot of the artsy stuff first, and then I just watch your live reviews and stuff like that. So it's very cool. I know. So I don't know if everyone saw the Daredevil Born Again stuff. I cannot wait to watch that. I can't wait to Tank to get back so we can talk about the Venom stuff. The new Star Wars trilogy is going. I feel a certain type of way about that, but I'm sure he wants to talk about those things too. Because I don't know how I feel about it overall. Is it a good idea? Do we go get a Game of Thrones theatrical show or movie? Is that something that's going to happen? I don't know if is that something you really want? You know, Game of Thrones. I mean, we already got the House of the Dragon. We already had 10 episodes. I don't know if you want to get any more of it. It's just, all that stuff coming, and then Abbott Elementary is coming back, so I can't wait for that too. So we just got a lot of things going on at the same time. I'm so excited about a lot of the TV shows and all the things that we're gonna be watching. And it's funny because we only got like 1 week off before the new season of Silo, so we can do another watch party, do stuff like that. But next week, so we finish with Wanda and Agatha, and then we could go ahead and jump right into that the next following week. So they keep on doing a lot of stuff. What are you guys watching right now? I want to know. Is anyone watching something different? Because I saw T was in here talking about a lot of good stuff earlier. I feel like I missed out on everything. So it is what it is. It's a lot of fun. I'm glad I was able to go, but I wish I could have been here talking to you guys about it. So I know you say, I know it's today's PS5 Pro day. So yeah, I set up an intro and an outro. We need to do that on ours because right now we just play the video, but we can actually set the intro and outro already set, so we don't have to worry about something else going on. Bobby Coltrane. So I'm trying to get into Agatha, but so far I'm just not feeling it. Should I keep trying or should I just forget it? So I'll say if you like WandaVision, Agatha gets to a point where it gets a lot better. The beginning, I kind of agree. Like the first 2 episodes, you can see if you saw our reviews, the first one I was not into the first episode at all. The second episode I was in a little bit more. The third episode was really good, and the third, fourth, and fifth locked me in. And if you don't like it by the 5th episode, then you should leave it alone. I really, because it goes on your taste. But if you don't like it by the 5th episode, just stop. I don't think it's worth trying to figure out what's going on. If you're going to end up liking, because if you don't like it by 5, it's done. T says I'm watching The Lincoln Lawyer, which I believe is on the 3rd season because it's been so good. I watched the first 2 seasons. I haven't watched this 3rd season because I started picking up on these other things. So I haven't watched the 3rd season yet, but it's really good. A lot of stuff that's pertinent to things that are going on now. So I do need to get back onto this 3rd season now. So we'll see what I do this weekend because I'm pretty much caught up on everything else. Tank's on episode 3 of Silo. I'm on episode 7, so I'll finish that out tomorrow. I'll be ready for next week for season 2. I always caught up on From because I do the watch parties and everything. So I mean, we'll see. And there's a lot of other things that are coming out all the time. And I finally watched Severance because Tank was always talking about it. Not right, wrong. It's really good. It really is. It's very similar to a lot of shows that we were already watching. So Bobby says, okay. I've become more disillusioned with comic book media doing things and not following through or doing things that are totally opposite of what I want to see. And that I understand, honestly, because, I'm a very much a comic book person. I love all type of comic books and I love the storylines of comic books, but I do feel a certain type of way when they do the characters incorrectly. They don't get the storylines the right way. Don't understand what brings people to these characters. So when the character does something that's anti what they would do, I don't like it. I think that it's a stupid way to lose fans. Especially if you haven't grabbed all the normies. Why would you do this to lose your fans? And I think that's a very stupid way and something that Marvel I think has a problem with. And then they're trying to reinvent the wheel when the stories are already right there. Just stop trying to reinvent it. Just give me the things that I want. Let the characters be who they are. And if it can do anything, give me Blue Marvel. Go to Javreau, Kevin Javreau, talk to him, let him, figure out the story for this character, and just give me those things. Don't have to reinvent the wheel. Don't give me a Wonder Man that doesn't make any sense. Don't give me things that I don't want to watch. Give me a character that's respectful of the character, that's respectful of the line, that understands why. I talk about Black Panther all the time. T'Challa is a king. He's a leader of a nation. He's a superhero, and he's Avenger Fourth. And give me him as the most important thing. So, exactly.
All right.
You
oh
made
man. My son was like crying for me. He's like duh. That's why my girlfriend was like couldn't do anything. So yeah, then once I get up there, he's like, he saw me, he's like, no, I want to go back to bed. I was like, okay.
I was like, kid,
like legit,
you
he just
stay
wanted
awake.
to see me.
You staying awake.
Well, then he woke up his brother, but luckily they went back to bed. Oh man.
So for Avengers 2, I wanted the Under Siege storyline. I said we got Ultron, which was a complete mess, and they didn't even do a good job on Ultron. They really did not do a good job. They didn't think out the whole storyline. It just didn't make sense because Ultron's a very cool character, and they watered him down so much that we didn't even get anything that made sense. So,
yeah, because I never got him like. So he wants to be a human robot? Because like that's why he's making the Vision body. I never understood why he was making the Vision body. Like he was already like I don't know. I never fully got it. Like he wanted to be
a supreme body, but one that ages. Like you already are a machine. If you think machines are better, then what's the point of trying to form something?
But also like you're
you're
every version of Ultron. Like every Ultron running around, that's all him. So I never got it why he wanted the Vision body.
Maybe it's just to hold the Infinity Stone.
I guess. Yeah.
It's
everything yeah.
Ultron want to be human goes against everything he is in the comic book. You're right.
Yeah. But it wasn't a human body because it was still metal, but it was very human like Vision, obviously. I don't know.
It's human enough to have kids, man.
I don't know. I mean, we got some cool stuff. I thought Ultron the look of Ultron was cool. James Spader as the voice of Ultron was great. We did get the introduction of Vision of Wanda and Peter. Like we got good stuff. I just felt it wasn't put together well.
Yep. And it's not the biggest problem with Marvel overall. They don't know how to put things the storylines together. They try to reinvent the wheel so much that sometimes they miss the whole point of the character.
Mm-hmm.
This is why Ultron hates all humans. Why would he want to be like a human? If he hates his maker, why would he want to be anything like that? Why would he take so many things from him? Like, it's things that just don't make sense. But I'm a Marvel fan with comic books, and I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with the movies.
Sometimes the movies just hit or miss.
You want that body in the stone, no dick. I didn't say anything about baby oil. Nothing.
Well, in this case, motor oil.
Motor oil. Oh my goodness. Too soon, guys.
Too much. Oh man. Yeah, I figured, and then I needed a drink, so I gotta put my bear
cozy.
So you can't see that's beer. Because I don't know how YouTube is with drinking on stream. I think it's all right, but
I mean, we have a morning spike show. We talking about we know what we doing with drinking. We talking about drinking for 4 years on Sunday mornings.
you know, I gotta crack. I haven't had a shot in a while. This is my morning spike bet. There's a fucking whiskey bourbon Booker's.
You gotta be on the show first.
I know. Is that gonna be my initiation back onto the show?
Exactly.
Like
all right, you owe us 3 shots. Let's go.
You can't see nothing until you take a shot.
The calculation to get a robot body to have baby juice. Exactly.
Just saying it like that way. Baby juice.
WD-40.
WD-40.
He said, "Don't milk the stone." Oh my god. Oh. Kello, you're crazy, man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we gotta talk about something. So I want to talk about this Venom stuff.
Not for that. Let's see you. I need to make one for two people. That should be fine like this though.
We're fine for now.
Yeah. Here, these little segments we don't need to do an introduction.
Just us, jump right into
it. Yeah. Cool. So we're getting rumors. Let me bring up before we officially start talking about it. I know I sent the link about it. Let me pull that up real quick. Because I was kind of surprised that okay. I should be coming in pretty soon. All right. So I'm kind of surprised at this news that we're getting about Agent Venom. So from CBR, they're talking about it, and it's a Daniel Reitman insider kind of thing where he says Sony is in development on a Marvel movie focused around Agent Venom. So the superhero identity of Flash Thompson, one of Peter Parker's high school classmates who joins the United States Army after graduation. In the comics, the character becomes Agent Venom after losing both of his legs in the Iraq War and bonding with the symbiote, which he controls via drugs. No other details have been shared about the movie at this time. That's pretty much what we got. Which I love Agent Venom. I think it was because Agent Venom is a good guy, and he's kind of controlling the Venom symbiote, and at times he like loses control and Venom comes out and fucking he wrecks stuff. But ultimately it also is a big changing moment, I think, for Venom as the symbiote kind of thing, like he learns like, hey, maybe I should be a good guy. And then eventually when he goes back to Eddie Brock, they like save the universe against Null, but I think it's too early to do an Agent Venom, because are we going to get this? Are we going to get this picture? Or are we just going to get, an all black suit that's all veiny, No,
you're going to get something like this. But so in Venom, there was a soldier who had his legs blown off, right?
And his name tag was Thompson,
right? So that's probably setting up, Agent Venom.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I don't either. Because I don't know.
It's gonna be a Sony thing, right? This is not gonna be a Marvel.
No. It's gonna be a Sony thing, and Sony's in development for it. I don't know if they can do it right. Do they go back? Because in the original Sam Raimi with Tobey Maguire, Flash Thompson was Joe Magnanello, whatever his name is. Yeah. Before he was like super big, kind of guy. Do they bring him back, and see if he wants to do it? I mean, he's a big enough actor now where I think he could pull it off. I think he'll be kind of cool.
Here's my problem. I always have a problem with Agent Venom, and this might just be me, but I didn't like the idea because wasn't he like always right there with Mary Jane Watson.
What do you mean?
Like, aren't they like couples? Like he dated Mary Jane too. I'm almost positive
I don't
that
remember.
he dated her too, and that was
I don't.
one of the conflicts. And
I don't remember them dating.
if you bring Mary Jane into it in
Yeah,
another universe that doesn't have Spider-Man,
Spider-Man.
it'll just piss me off. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that's what happened. And I'm like, I just, it's like it's not a plan that's not thought out. It's like we're just gonna throw crap against a wall and see what the hell sticks. Why?
Yeah.
Why are you doing this?
Yeah. I don't know, because even like the thing was too, whenever Agent Venom, at least in the beginning, was around Spider-Man, like they would work together, but it would be like a constant battle for Flash to keep Venom in control because he wants to kill Spider-Man, and then eventually it got better and stuff like that. But I don't know, unless they go the cartoon route, because they do an Agent Venom in one of the cartoon iterations of Spider-Man. Same thing. It's still Flash. I don't think he's like a war veteran with his legs chopped off in the cartoon. I think I could be wrong. I don't remember. But they definitely went more chill. Like he never like went crazy Venom, if I remember. But again, it needs to revolve around Spider-Man. Like it needs to
The whole
be
universe needs to
Spider-Man.
revolve around Spider-Man. It just doesn't make any sense to do it.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
I don't want, because I remember. Here you go. So he said he did. Yeah.
did he? Okay.
But not in the Tom Holland stuff, because Tom Holland never dated Mary Jane, so that wouldn't be that. But in the Tobey Maguire stuff, they dated.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, because I
Oh,
mean, Mary Jane and and then you got MJ with Zendaya. I don't know if does she
That's
count
not.
as Mary Jane? Yeah, it's not the real
No, that's not
Mary Jane. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. And my problem is like Venom has not met Spider-Man yet. So he doesn't get the iconic, white spider on the chest. He
Mhm.
doesn't even web sling, man. He doesn't web sling, and you want to have like Venom, which is this like legit, like just like evil, monstrous version of Spider-Man, but you can't do it without Spider-Man.
Okay. So I'm agreeing with everyone saying, hard pass on anything Sony. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. T. I really understand.
Yeah, it will be a Sony property because they still own all the Spider-Man stuff.
But what if you just guys tell me what you think about this? What if what we get in Doomsday, which seems like what we might be getting, is we're going to have Tom Holland versus Andrew Garfield, because that's what you're supposed to be getting. They're fighting on different sides, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And Andrew Garfield ends up going out of Marvel and into the Sony verse.
Mm-hmm.
So they have their own Spider-Man. Tom Holland gets to stay and play in the MCU. Now, if you put Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield in with all these characters, does that save Sony?
I think because an issue would be how many movies is Andrew going to be Spider-Man? Because Tom Holland already kind of said like he wants to be Spider-Man for as long as he can. He said there was a time he said like, oh, I don't want to do this forever, but then he said
Drake.
like,
then he was Nathan Drake, and they realized I probably just need to be Spider-Man.
He goes,
No.
yep, Peter Parker. That's where the money's at. But it's like how many movies are we going to get with Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man? I mean, maybe all we need to get is one. Maybe two, just for all the bad guys to go crazy. But
no, because the movies are terrible.
They are though, man. They really, really are.
But part of it being terrible is the fact that there's no Spider-Man connected to any of this crap. So I don't even care. Like that's part of the problem.
Yeah, that's definitely part of the issue. You want to have all these guys connected and have this like universe, Spider-Man universe without a Spider-Man. It's impossible to do, you know. So
Sinister Six thing has passed. We saw No Way Home,
mhm.
and they want to do Spider-Geddon, right? That's where they Sony's been trying to get towards
Oh.
Spider-Geddon, you know. And if you get Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man with you can get Spider-Geddon, but it's kind of what they're already doing, right? With
Mhm.
Beyond the Spider-Verse,
Mhm.
that's what you already do. So how are you gonna do a live action on that? Does that even make sense? Like you already are doing that with a better property.
Yeah. 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 Like Bobby's like, no. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that's the thing, man.
Sony
Yeah.
sucks. There's no thread
No
or
threat.
connection to any of this. Who cares? No, no, don't do it.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, but the thing is they're gonna keep doing it. They're gonna keep doing it because it keeps making money. You know, Venom, I think, just crossed 300
Yep.
worldwide. And I
Venom's done
mean,
a lot of money worldwide.
but it's also like international markets
They
that
still spend the money the same way.
yeah, that are really are to blame. You know, because domestic, it's only at 96
Yeah, it
million.
hasn't made 100 million yet.
Yeah, international, it's at 227, which brings it over to a little bit under 325,
323.
323.
323 right now. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, so I mean, it's gonna probably
It's gonna
get
make
to
over
4.
350. It's probably gonna make over 350.
Yeah, I would say it probably gets close to 4. You know, it'll
Mhm.
be right around that range.
To get
Because it got a
top 10 of the
couple
year.
weeks. Yeah, I mean, it still got like at least 2 more weekends before anything good comes out. You know, because Gladiator and then Moana and stuff like that. Um, so we'll see how much more damage the
Oh,
international market could
you
do.
don't think Red
But
One is going to hold down the theater?
oh yeah, oh yeah. You know what? People are gonna go see it because it is Chris Evans, it is The Rock. You know, they're names, you know, that people love. So yeah, it's gonna make some money, but from what I heard, it's not good. It's not good, but we'll see.
They cannot do Spider-Geddon. Marvel needs to put their foot down.
But I
You
get
know,
it, but also Marvel
let's own it.
doesn't own it, so they don't have much to fight against. You know what I mean? Like all they can really say is, you know, Marvel Studios. All they can really say is like, hey, do you want to make a lot of money? We'll make a lot of money for you. Like that's all they can really say at this point, you know. But if Sony's like, nah, we're good with making a bunch of crappy movies that make 400,000 or 400 million, you know. So I mean, maybe that's what they want, you know. But I mean, really, like the ball is Sony owns it, and they're not getting rid of it anytime soon. They're just not, you know, because they know the better Marvel MCU, you know, does,
The more money they're going to
the
make.
more, because they get to flash that Marvel logo in the beginning, even though it's not Marvel Studios, it's not MCU. They get to flash that Marvel in the front of it because it is Marvel property. Um, and then you throw all these Spider-Man villains in it, you know, and I still believe Venom 1 made that much money because people were expecting
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, you know. So, yeah.
I mean, doesn't mean you're wrong at all. And
Yeah.
I hate what we're doing, but
Yeah.
it's just where it ends. This is what's going on.
Yeah. Well, but like I said, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they go Agent Venom. You can do less CGI. You know what I mean? Instead of because with Agent Venom, it's a freaking, you know, paintball suit. You know, it's legit just a paintball suit with some shoulder pads, and you know throw some green dots on it and make it a little animated. You know, and then his mask. You know, so and there's times he goes full Venom, but at least he's not that full Venom that whole time. You know, you're not gonna have that weird third arm head. You know that Tom Hardy was doing. You know, so
That didn't make
you'll
any
be able to
sense.
do
Yeah,
some stuff, but I don't know what story you would go with.
that's my problem. I don't know how that makes. How can you make it make sense?
Yeah,
Tell me
I mean,
how it makes sense.
Agent Venom only works because of Spider-Man and Peter Parker. Because you have a Peter Parker high school rival in Flash, right?
Mhm.
And then you also have a Spider-Man rival with Venom that kind of merge together and are kind of like a good guy, you know? They're trying to do good guy stuff. Like I believe he's like owned by the government at this point. It's a weird concept, and I don't know how you would do it without a Spider-Man, especially an Age of Venom. It's just weird.
I don't like
Big
it.
difference.
And a live action Miles Morales would be very cool. I think that they
That would
should
be
go
cool.
that way. But do I not want Sony to be able to ruin Miles Morales? I think that's what the issue comes in because I don't know they're going to give you Tom Holland Spider Man and give you Miles Morales. They're not going to let Marvel have both.
No, no way. No way.
You know, because I mean, I talk to my cousins all the time. When I say Spider Man, I think Peter Parker. When they say Spider Man, they're talking Miles Morales. That's
Yeah.
the bigger star right now, especially when you're talking about in comic books. But comic books is the thing that's telling you about Miles Morales, and Marvel still owns the Spider Man comic book. But they don't understand they own Miles Morales because everything Spider Man in the movies goes to Sony.
Yeah. So anytime they make a new Spider-Man anything in the comics, it's automatically Sony's. So if they make a new Spider-Man villain, you know, that's another symbiote, Sony's. Sony gets first dibs to do whatever they want with it. You know, so Miles, it goes right to Sony first, and they can pick and choose what they want to do. So it kind of it really sucks, but yeah, it would be cool, but I would be super afraid.
Bad news. I saw Madam Web. What a piece of trash. And that's coming from Drew, who is positive on everything, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, which you tend to find the good stuff in a lot of stuff, but yeah, Man of Web is right now it is my worst film of the year. Still, it went to the bottom of the list and it stayed at the bottom. And
It's
I don't
tending
see any
towards worst movie of the decade. It's trending.
it's it's bad. It's really bad. It's really bad.
So I don't want the Sony touching Miles. I agree, but what can you do?
I wonder if
Cross the Spider Verse, Beyond the Spider, all these, Into the Spider Verse. That's Miles Morales. That is Sony. Sony did that.
yeah. Who are the guys in charge of that? It's like what are their names? Let me bring it up real quick. If you guys know, let me know. What are their names? Names. You guys who are like writing it. Because
I know
Paul Lord and Miller.
Yeah.
Lord and Miller. Which Lord and Miller are part of the Project Hail Mary. So that's like that's super exciting. But Lord and Miller, I think you need to get those two guys and be like, here, you're in charge
do
of
whatever the hell you want.
our Sony Spider-Verse. You know what I mean? Like, here's all the toys you can play with. We'll try to get you a Spider-Man, you know, but I would, if they wind up being like the Kevin Feige-esque, or maybe not even Kevin Feige, because I forgot what's her name is like the main chick in charge, the one who works with Kevin Feige on the Sony side.
Yeah.
But at least have them be in charge creatively of the Sony Spider-Verse.
Chief creative officer, whatever
kind of
like,
thing, you know, where they're the ones writing the stories, they're tying all the threads together, they're saying, you know, this is the story we're making. I would be a little bit more cool with it, you know, if they wind up doing it, you know, because then at least you have two guys, not just one, you have two guys that are able to check each other and have a track record of telling some of the
really good story.
best Spider-Man stories with Miles, not even with Peter, with Miles. So if Sony can get Miles and Miles be the main Spider-Man in the Sonyverse, you know, I mean, then you would only need Andrew Garfield once. Like, hey, come back, be Spider-Man. You're gonna die. and then Miles is your new Spider-Man over there. It would give a send off to Andrew Garfield and start.
But does Marvel sign off on that? Because
Marvel
whatever they
does.
do with their Spider-Man, whatever they do, because they're part of this deal, and they want to make all this money, they want to continue to make money. If Marvel signs off on it, they probably need Marvel to sign off on it because the property of the stuff that they do is what's making them money. And if they ruin the Spider-Man name, Marvel can't use it anymore. I think that they kind of need each other.
Or is this finally the way we get Miles to be his own person, his own hero?
Yeah,
and not just be Spider-Man.
It's not gonna happen that way. Yeah. Tom Holland keeps talking about how he wants to have Miles in the movie. Yeah. Because even Tom Holland's not stupid. He knows who the most positive and popular character is out right now. It's Miles Morales. And why wouldn't you take advantage of, if Marvel and Sony really looked at it, why would you take advantage of this before DC stops dummying up and uses static?
Yeah.
Get Miles Morales out there before DC figures out let's use static. Because static is the one thing. You don't want that because he can ruin it. People won't care about your Miles Morales anymore if you get Static Shock.
Yeah. I mean, both could exist, but
no, they both. But I think,
but I was saying like
the
momentum is the following is going to go one
whoever
way.
comes first. Yeah, Static's had comic books since the 90s, man. I have great Static comic books, great ones, beautiful, cool, Lost Boys. I mean, just unbelievable. So I don't know. I think Static is something you need to worry about. You think it's because you're Spider-Man that you're going to get it first, but Static takes the fan base that's been hurting ever since Black Panther. Watch out, man.
Yeah.
So sorry, man. I would have bootlegged Madam Web.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sony Pictures have good film catalog.
They do.
Said Madam Web, Morbius was okay films, C+. Kevin, this is the one time I gotta disagree with you, man. Madam Web is the worst movie I've seen in a long, long time. Morbius is right down there too.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid Craven might be down there too. So I don't know. And which is funny because Marvel's upset because they wanted to use Craven's Last Hunt to get Tom Holland the Black Venom suit.
Yeah, that would have been awesome. Yeah. That Craven movie looks horrible.
The Spider-Verse thing is an exception, but they'll destroy it in live action. They could.
Yeah.
Might be right. Kathleen Kennedy ain't going nowhere as president of Lucasfilm, no matter what the audience wants.
Yeah.
Kevin, stop bringing up stuff.
We'll start that when we talk about Star Wars in a minute.
He's 100% correct. Ugh.
But yeah.
I don't think Static has a bigger fan base than Miles. No, I think that we've gotten the black fan base overall. So black people take up about 12% to 14% of the movie going experience. Okay, when we had a black main character, specifically T'Challa, that percentage went up to 38%. So that's over 3 times the amount of money that was spent before. Okay, so if you want to galvanize that group and take advantage of that big number, the first person that releases this superhero probably has the first pick. They're the first ones that's going to get support by that group.
Yeah, and then if you go either Miles and Static, because T'Challa, you have like just like I don't want to say old heads, but you tend to have a lot of old heads,
like superhero
because he's been around for so long.
66,
he's
right?
been around for so long. So you got like a big generation, to capture, or multiple generations that you can capture. With Miles and Static, them being young, you can definitely see the young men and boys attracted or like to those kind of things because they can see themselves in like, oh, Miles is super young, Static is super young, like that's also like a the audience, so not only do you get like I said the black audience, but then you get like the young boy audience, and it's like like any color, in any race, because they see like a young character, going as especially young black boys, like they see Miles or they see Static, and it's like that's game over,
I
like
think
they're
if DC gets it first, they have a chance to lessen the Miles Morales train.
yeah. Because right now the only thing going for Miles is the Spider-Verse movies, but again, it's still animated. Animated puts
And the
off a
comic
lot of
books.
people. Yeah, and and the
Because
comic
comic books right now, Miles Morales still
Oh,
sells a
he's
lot of
huge.
comic
Yeah,
books. A
yeah,
lot.
yeah, but once the live action is where it's gonna go up to that next level of recognition. You know, so the Static had that cartoon back in the early
He
2000s,
did.
I think, which
And
was an awesome cartoon.
dude, Static's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
So Pipe says, I agree with about Static, but I would like to, Milestone basically do it with a Warner Brothers budget. Milestone, that would be very cool. But if you're gonna do that, you might as well do an Icon. You might as well do it, with all those guys. So
Yeah.
I could get Steel, I could get Icon, and I could get Static.
Let me change the settings real quick.
You could also use DC, use Firestorm. If you remember, a popular version of Firestorm was Jason Roush, who was a young black male. Although he does come with Professor Stein, because he does come with Professor Stein. He does. So yeah, split him up. Yeah. I was thinking you guys are forgetting, since Miles is Afro Latino, he also pulls in the Latino population and money. He does, but it's hard when it's Afro Latino. Is a little bit different. I think it's very New York, very cool with that. But it's hard for me to say this, but it's like Miles Morales. The last name is really the only thing that you think of as Hispanic all the way.
Yeah,
and that's just the further you go into, the more you realize and you understand what I'm saying. But yeah, he still looks like a black man. And I mean, and to be fair, what black really is neither here nor there. It's what you see, because most black people are of multiracial descent. That's just the truth. We're all multiracial. So, Mama Bear says, "Hey, cutie, you arrived." But that's what's working for Sony right now, because a lot of Black and Latinos are going to see those movies. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. Mm-hmm. I finally watched Superman and Lois. Pretty good show from Warner Brothers Television. It was pretty the best thing they've come out in a long time.
Yeah, mm-hmm. yeah. It's really good.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So I've been here, but what's up? I know she. I saw the numbers. I see who was coming in. I was like, all right, okay. Appreciate you, man. Always appreciate you, jumping.
Oh yeah, man.
Yes, I hate that they removed that show from Arrowverse. I agree.
Yeah.
Well, that started right when Arrowverse was kind of finishing,
winding down. Yeah.
Winding up. Yeah.
So probably for the best anyway. But it's still technically considered Arrowverse.
It's the last thing of it. So
yeah.
Last gasp.
But I mean, it's barely connected Arrowverse, like barely. Like this, like a string attaches them. That's it. Yeah.
Okay. You guys got anything else? Because I really like to see the Severance season 2 official teaser. But
yeah, heck yeah, man. I haven't seen it yet. I seen pictures and stuff, but not because it's the official trailer, or is it the teaser? Because I think the official trailer.
The official's already out.
I thought it was. I could be wrong.
I didn't think it was out yet.
Yeah, I feel like something new came out.
Yeah, I feel like something came out not too long ago.
Mm-hmm. Just the last 2 weeks is the only thing I've seen.
Yeah, that might be it then.
It says official trailer, but it's really just a teaser trailer.
Okay.
It's a minute 34.
Okay. That probably, yeah, that's probably it then.
Mhm.
So
Also, this weekend is the D23 Brazil. I forgot who
Yep.
told us about it. Yeah, so we're gonna keep an eye on that and see what info we get. So Monday,
Mhm.
we'll talk Penguin and any cool news if there winds up being any cool news from there.
there's usually something cool all the time, so I can't wait to see what actually comes out.
It might be like not as big as the big D23 in America, but there'll be a few things.
I see you, Kevin. I'm not gonna put it up because I can't say just
Never
laugh.
voting again.
Yeah. But do you think I've been such a downer of a mood this whole week,
Yeah.
despite getting my salary increase and a bunch of other things going on? I just, yeah,
That's why I'm drinking.
that's not a bad idea.
Just drink it till it goes away.
Yeah.
We'll spend the next 5 years drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah. After we stop recording tonight, guess where I'm going?
Down. Well, you live like right across the street
bottom
from
of
a
the
bar, right? From a few bars.
Oh yeah, I have my pick.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're all set. So let's watch the Severance trailer.
I mean, I love this show. I freaking love this show. Hold on. Where's the one we get? There's the one we use. We have so many now. Hey, Kevin, she said, "I feel you." Yeah.
We all feel you, bro.
Yeah.
Just to be real.
Yeah. All right. Let's watch this trailer. All right, let's go. All right, what is up? Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is St. Kramer with Brandon the Grizzly, and we're going to check out the trailer, the teaser trailer for Severance Season 2. I'll put a link for our review of Season 1 up here. Spoiler alert, it is an awesome show. It is such an awesome show. I love this show so much. It's so good. Adam Scott is amazing in it. So yeah. So we're finally getting Season 2 like 2 years
I've been
later.
telling people about your Season 1 review, and it's gonna get a new life because people are seeing. You know, I'm promoting you, just specifically you, because you were the right one to do it. You got me to watch it, so I'm all for it. Now I can't wait to see the second season. So let's check out this trailer, man.
Let's check it out.
Everything they told you about Severance is a lie.
I give consent to sever my memories between my work life and my personal life.
We're not happy. We're miserable.
What is it we actually do here?
People forget
My wife.
she's alive.
Oh, what?
Who are you people?
Welcome back, Marcus. In a minute.
That's good music.
Come and join the party dressed to kill.
And the best part is that starts almost right after Silo Season 2 ends.
Mm-hmm.
January 17th, 2025.
Awesome.
Yeah, that is a great teaser. It just kind of hints a little bit at what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dude with the balloons at the end. What's his name?
I'll pull it up.
What's his name?
know.
Milchick? Yeah, I think it was Milchick or something like that. He was great. He was great in Season 1. He was great because
I don't know. I don't know. Great. I hated him.
That's the thing. Like he was such a good bad guy, and I don't want to spoil too much, but like stuff he did outside of the office, like you find out later, you're like, oh shit, man, like you are a
piece of
bad
crap.
person. Yeah. But I mean, but that's like he has this smile. He brings in like the music to start dancing and shit. Like he does these really bad like things that like, and he has that smile where you're just like such an evil person, but like he was just like creepy, but yeah, but it looks like we got new office people, so that's interesting. Yeah, so
I didn't see Dylan.
I didn't see Dylan. I didn't see what's her name? Hilly?
Yeah, Helly.
Yeah, and then the other guy I think retired, right?
Yeah,
Irving
retired. So
yeah, it was John Turturro, whatever.
Turturro.
Yeah, I think he's
gone.
Yeah. So yeah, it's definitely a must watch, man. This first season was epic. It was so good. I think it really takes Adam Scott to like another level of like of acting, because he's always been a good.
We already know he's always been a good actor. Good as kind of like the douchey archetype. More leading roles, in more recent years, I think a lot of people have kind of like recognized his talent, and not just for comedy, but now here we are.
Yeah, because like he plays these two characters, one in office, one out of office, and the one in office, he's so like nice, and kind of friendly, and then out of office, he's just this depressing, lonely life. So
it's almost like I also want to have my memories severed. I don't want to remember how bad it is outside. Remember that, because officers always tell you leave your personal stuff outside. Don't bring your stuff to work. To work. Yeah, if I had his life, I wouldn't want to bring that to work either.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But like the further along you get into the first season, you find out what the company also does with the Severance ability, and you're just like, damn, that's messed up, man.
Yeah.
Like, and then it's so interesting that this might have had one of the best season finales I've seen in a long time, where like it really sucks that like you get a season finale the way this one ended, and then you're like, oh, we don't know when season 2 is going to come out. Like legit
2.5 years almost. Yeah. Like, come on.
Yeah, and it sucks, and I'm probably gonna watch this over again just to get caught up on remembering what happened 2 years ago, but yeah,
it's funny because there'll be a new office full of people that's gonna have the same thing happen to him, except he's gonna start to remember what's going on, so that's gonna be an interesting dynamic.
Yeah, the whole thing, it looks good. It looks good. I just don't know how they get him back into the office.
Yeah, how?
I'm curious how that.
He's just all of a sudden there. He's just like in the elevator. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, really curious about that. But so
he been caught, bro. That's what it is. He got caught
somehow. Yeah, definitely a must watch. This is on my watch list in January, like for sure. Like me and my girlfriend love this show, so yeah, must watch for me, man. A good teaser too.
And we invite you guys to watch season 1 too. So when we watch season 2 and we're talking about it, you could be caught up on it. It's a really good show. You would not be disappointed. Same thing we're talking about Silos. Same thing we're saying about Severance. Really good show. Great actors. Great cast. You will enjoy it, and you can be caught up with us. Watch it all together and enjoy this together.
Yep. And like I said, I'll have the link of the review right above Brian's head, or in the beginning of the video. So you check that out and get caught up that way if you don't want to watch all of the episodes, even though you should. But yeah, man, we appreciate you guys coming in, hanging out with us for this trailer reaction of Severance season 2. We get it in January, so a couple more months, and then we can start this adventure, which I can't wait. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel so you know when we go live and we talk about this upcoming season. Make sure you guys hit the like button for this one so we know you guys are excited for Severance season 2, and leave a comment. Let us know what you guys think about the trailer, about season 1, any theories, any fun stuff you want to talk about the Severance. Leave a comment. But if you are live in the chat, stick around because we're gonna move on to our next topic for the night. You were a little laggy, Brandon.
I know.
Okay.
I was trying to say I'm gonna log out and then log back in because like something's
Okay.
going on with my camera too. I don't know why it's all staticky.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Huh?
No,
One more time?
you don't look bad on our end.
Yeah, you look fine on my side. So.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was just a little laggy for a little bit.
Okay, hang on. Be right back.
All right, go ahead, man.
All right.
Do your thing. Bring him down. What else? Oh, you want to talk about Star Wars when he gets back?
Mama Bear says he looks good to me.
What are you
Let's
saying?
bring what Bobby said right here.
Good.
He said, considering the amazing response and success of the Penguin, what are the DC Batman villain would you like to see that treatment go to? Whatever. What other?
Well, the rumor is the Joker, right? With Barry Kogan, whatever his name is, that he might have his own show as the Joker.
I mean, Joker's strong enough of a character that can carry it himself.
Yeah. I think after what we got from Joker 2, we need a real Joker, you know. And Barry Keoghan is an amazing actor. He's super underrated. He's a great actor, and the little bit, yeah. Well, the deleted scene we got with Joker, you know, from the Batman. But that's the rumor I heard about Joker. Bobby saying Scarecrow will be another good one. You know, Theo Rossi, I believe was his name. If he winds up becoming Scarecrow, I think that'd be cool. You know, he winds up becoming Scarecrow, which would be nice. I think he's gonna be why am I drawing a blank on his name? I'm drawing a blank on his name. On Theo Rossi character in the Penguin.
Oh yeah.
Victor Zsasz.
Doctor.
Yeah. He might be a Victor Zsasz. It might be cool too. Scarecrow will be cool because you can keep it grounded.
I mean, you can keep the Joker grounded.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Joker's a kind of grounded character anyway. Yeah,
he doesn't ever have to have powers. He never has powers, and he's just that badass. So that's why I love the idea of Joker. I love the idea of Scarecrow, but I think that's all you can do because Hush needs a little bit more. You need more. Even Victor Freeze. You need more with those. I mean, you could do Venom, but Venom. Venom. Oh my god. You can do Riddler. You could do the Riddler.
Well, you did the Riddler in the movie.
Yeah.
So I mean, unless you do a prequel, maybe, but I don't think that's needed. I don't think that would expand the universe or the whatever they're doing.
So it sounds like Scarecrow or Joker.
Yeah, Mr. Freeze might be too goofy. Bobby's saying Killer Croc.
But Killer Croc will also would be a little bit more supernatural, not very grounded and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, unless you do another gangster and his name is just Killer Croc, and he's just a dude, you can go, where he has like a crocodile tattoo on his neck or something stupid, I mean, you could play around with it, because the Penguin isn't a man like a penguin, you know what I mean? He just waddles like a penguin, so he got the nickname. So like you could do something similar with Killer Croc,
But would Killer Croc fit into the whole like grounded universe that Matt Reeves is going for?
That's what we were just talking about.
Yeah. That's why you would have to change it. Like he wouldn't be an actual crocodile.
Yeah.
It would just be a dude like I don't know, like a Mexican cartel guy,
Mhm.
I don't know, Florida man. I don't know.
That spins his victims in water until they're like
Yeah, yeah. But Scarecrow would be good. Joker, I think would be really good. What I want to see is I can't remember the name of the book, but there's a graphic novel of it's all about Joker, and it's when the Joker gets out of Arkham, he escapes Arkham, and before he goes after Batman, it's him going back to his strip club that he owns and getting money and getting his goons back together and like gathering his things so he can go mess with Batman again, And I thought that was such a good book. It was I hate that I'm drawing a blank on what it was titled, but it was just like Joker without Batman, and it was so good. It was just Joker going and like reclaiming his like, hey, don't forget, like he's still like a gangster kind of dude that like
dude, we have so many of those things, right? But Joker,
yeah,
I mean, we have so
but
many
it's not
of those
about.
books.
Oh yeah, so many.
The running joke. I mean, it's just they have so many Joker things in themselves, so you could definitely do that.
Yeah, without the Batman being part of it,
Yep.
That's the big thing is like you need to be able to tell a story that Batman doesn't need to be part of yet. Again, why I have a small issue with if they don't somehow tie in Batman in the last episode of the Penguin. Like you're blowing up city chunks.
That's one of the reasons why I'm over the grounded Batman movies.
Yeah.
And I don't think you're gonna get a lot more of it too.
Yeah.
I think you get one more Batman movie and maybe a couple more shows, and that'll be it.
Yeah. I mean, you could do Poison Ivy. I think you could do Poison Ivy. I think that would be cool. She's like some holistic doctor that goes crazy.
Bobby
Hugo
says Killer Croc.
Strange.
Will Killer Croc have a skin condition? That's why he looks like it.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Two-Face might be hard to do.
I mean, they've already tried doing that a lot of ways. Harvey did.
Yeah. Bane. I mean, you already kind of do the grounded thing.
Oh, balls.
Yeah. The Bane in the Harley Quinn animated show is my favorite character ever.
It's hilarious.
So goofy. Oh, he's the best. He's the best.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, a crazy, sexy Poison Ivy. Yes.
Yeah. I think that you can go grounded with that one too.
Yeah, Bobby says, I don't know. She's not very grounded in reality. She controls plants with her mind and has pheromones that kill people.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, you would have to not do the plant controlling thing, but you can do stuff where like the pheromones, where she does natural things that like mess around with people,
Mm-hmm.
like natural remedy poisons and stuff like that. Again, you would have to take any of these characters and cut away what makes them cool, like Poison Ivy controlling plants, gone, and then you just have to but she still messes with, plant life and stuff like that, Killer Croc. He can't be a giant crocodile, you would have to give him a skin condition or a fucking face tattoo or something stupid, and that's his gangster name, like what Ace said, that's kind of the issue you get with these grounded Batman movies. You have to play in this box of reality,
the Mad
how much
Hatter.
don't need to,
Oh no,
Mad
that doesn't say Mad Hatter. That says Mad Hater. What's he hating on?
Hater.
Who's he hating on?
It's you.
I didn't even think about that. That's funny.
It's you, and we know who he's hating on.
Yeah, because even if they do Mr. Freeze or Clayface in the next Batman movie, I'm curious to see how they go that route.
I don't know if they can.
Mr. Freeze would be a huge stretch.
Yeah, I mean Clayface would be like, it would just have to be an actor that is really good at acting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't
good
know.
in turning into people. He's like, what if he's just Tom Cruise?
Good makeup.
Just let Tom Cruise be there from
Tom
Mission
Cruise
Impossible.
from Mission Impossible just rips off the little fake face. every time.
Every single time, it's like, oh, this face is going. No, this face is going. No, this face is going.
Got a mask on a mask.
The face
Yeah.
off.
You know what that reminds me of?
Hmm.
My Scooby Doo Greatest Hits book. 'Cause I just got.
Nice.
Look at think of this. That's 32 straight great adventures, though.
That's funny.
I'm a huge Scooby fan.
Matt Hater's a fanboy.
How would you rank the actors who play Joker? For me, I would say 1, Heath Ledger, 2, Joaquin Phoenix, 3, Jack Nicholson, 4, Mark Hamill, 5, Zach Galifianakis, 6, Cesar Romero, and 7, Leto.
That is a hard list, man.
So we can count animated versions, huh? So
I mean, you
I'd
have
say-
to, right?
yeah.
You have to.
Mark Hamill.
That
is
said, my number 1 is Mark Hamill.
okay.
Yeah.
Followed by Heath Ledger, Troy Baker, who also voices animated Batman or animated Joker.
Animated.
Then Jack Nicholson. I don't know. Joaquin Phoenix already established he wasn't Joker. He just established that he was Arthur. So
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
really count him anymore.
Closer to an aardvark than
Yeah.
aardvark than Joker.
So that's where I am.
Yeah.
That's where I am.
Cesar Romero is a classic, though, man.
Cesar Romero was great. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
He
then
was a
Jared Leto
classic.
after him, I'd say.
Yeah. I just love Cesar Romero. He's like, I am not shaving my mustache. Paint over the shit. Like, we have a Joker with a painted on mustache or a painted mustache. You know, it's like, yeah, that was a good one.
What's your ranking?
Mark is number 1 because that's what I hear, man. Like, whenever I see Joker, I hear his laugh.
Yep.
Ledger definitely number 2, Jack number 3. I probably put like Caesar number 4 because I watched a lot of that version of Batman. Zach was okay. I mean, he was better than Leto. I'll say that. I thought he was better than Leto. Troy Baker is up there. John DiMaggio winds up doing the voice of Joker in the Red Hood.
Was I confusing him with Troy Baker?
It might have been. I thought it was John DiMaggio. It might have been Troy Baker.
Mm-hmm.
But I know Troy Baker did a Joker voice. Troy Baker did the Batman Unlimited Monster Mayhem. Oh yeah, Alan Tudyk was a voice of the Joker in the Harley Quinn show.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good one too. Alan Tudyk in the Harley Quinn show as Joker. I thought he was a really good one. Yeah, John DiMaggio was under the Red Hood. He was the Joker under the Red Hood.
Yeah,
which he
that's
did.
fine.
Which I just love John DiMaggio anyway. So I just had to put him on the list. But he was actually pretty good in Under the Red Hood. But yeah, kind of my list. There's a lot of them, but those are mostly it. What are you, Brian?
For me, Heath Ledger's still number 1 for me because the way he did it to me, I think is the best version of what I want from Joker.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was great. Number 2 is probably Mark Hamill. 3 is probably Jack. 4 is what's the guy's name from Lost?
Not Lost.
Which one?
The
main guy?
Yeah,
Matthew Fox.
Michael Fox?
No. The bad guy from the Oh no! How about from what's the from Evil? The bad guy from Evil.
I'm gonna Michael Emerson.
Emerson?
I looked it up.
Okay,
From The Dark
so I'm
Knight
going-
Returns.
Okay, so Emerson. I'll go
That was a good
Emerson,
one.
and then Caesar, then Galifianakis, then Joaquin Phoenix, then Leto, because I don't like Joaquin.
Joaquin doesn't even belong on that list. He's not the Joker. He's
I
not.
don't like. Yeah.
He's a dude with the name, but he wasn't. That second movie ruined that. So sorry. Yeah. There's a bunch of guys that did. Kevin Pollak did the Injustice one. Tony Hale did the Batman Ninja. If you ever seen that weird ass movie, Batman Ninja, which I think they're doing a second one of. But
It's Jeff Bennett.
Yeah.
I remember the Brave and the Bold.
yeah, but yeah,
Good question.
just yeah, it was a good question. There's a lot of good ones, but I think everyone has the same ones on their list, which is Ledger, Jack, Hamill. Like they're on everyone's list.
Yeah, Mark is the bar that everyone's set by. Mark, he's the
That
quintessential Joker. Heath, Jack, Zack, Caesar, Leto, Phoenix.
But Phoenix last.
Dead last.
Mhm.
I like Jack Nicholson. I always thought he was awesome. I mean, he took
was
Joker
great.
to a different level. Like there,
Yeah,
for a long time, he was my number one guy.
yeah. It was just a different take on Joker, and it was just so awesome.
So, no, those are good. All those are good lists, guys. Everything you guys are saying, awesome.
Yeah, good question, Drew.
See, I wish I could delete Phoenix from my brain.
Oh man, that last movie.
Especially after the last one, huh?
Just delete that last movie. Just delete that last movie. Oh, okay. Can we talk for a second? Since we're on the Joker stuff, Quentin Tarantino,
Okay.
his opinion about Joker 2 has got to be one of the worst opinions I've ever. Just the more he talks about stuff, the more he talks about movies, the more I don't want to hear him talk about movies. When he talks about comic book movies, I completely disagree. And he's talking about the Joker, and I'm like, what are you even talking about, man? So this is his quote. This is Quentin Tarantino talking about Joker 2. So he says, I really, really liked it, really a lot, like tremendously, and I went to see it expecting to be impressed by the filmmaking, but I thought it was going to be an arm's length intellectual exercise that ultimately I wouldn't think worked like a movie, but that I would appreciate for what it is. And I'm just nihilistic enough to kind of enjoy a movie that doesn't quite work as a movie, or that's like a big giant mess to some degree. He said, I don't find it an intellectual exercise. I really got caught up into it. I really like the musical sequences. Well, okay. I really got caught up. I thought the more banal the songs were, the better they were. I find myself listening to the lyrics for once in my life in a way I never have before. So, yeah.
It's so bad, it's good, is what he said. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
It's so bad, it's actually good.
Yeah. Well, he goes, on top of that, I thought it was really funny. Almost empty IMAX theater. Laughed without bothering everybody. I know I'm laughing at scenes other people wouldn't be laughing at. Like,
it sounds like he was high.
Kind of.
On a different level. Because being high is not the problem. It's being high on the level so bad that you're bothering other people. That's
Right?
He's at right now.
Yeah.
Keep going, you guys. I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay. So
right.
there's another one last part he does say. He goes, and then his big surprise gift, haha, the Jack in the Box, when he offers you his hand for a handshake and you get the buzzer with 1,000 volts, as the comic book geeks, that he is saying that the director is saying to the audience, F you to all of them. He's saying F you to the movie audience. He's saying F you to Hollywood. He's saying F you to anybody who owns any stock in DC and Warner Brothers. And Todd Phillips is the Joker. Yeah, he goes, he is the Joker. So basically he's like, what are you even saying, man?
I'm not exactly sure what's going on. He's saying it's a cry for help. That's what this is. This is a cry for help. He needs the help. We need to go help him.
It's like, so the worse the song has got, the more you liked it, because that's what he said, right?
he said the worse the movie and more it's like a train wreck, the more I enjoyed it. The more it's like a train wreck, the more I enjoy it.
Yeah, and like, and then it's like, he said it's a FU to comic book fans, a FU to Hollywood, it's a FU to anybody who owns stock in DC and Warner Brothers. Like, that's not good. Like, what part of that is good in any means? You know what I
He's a
mean? Like,
dickhead. Come on, we all know that. That's Quentin
You know?
Tarantino's a dickhead, and that's 100% what's going on here.
yeah, and I feel like it's almost like him. Like, is it him laughing on the grave of a comic book movie? He's like, "See, I told you they suck." Or is it him like actually like thinking it's supposed to suck on purpose? Either way, it's a bad take, I think.
I don't go to Quentin Tarantino for any of my movie knowledge. He can make a good movie, but
he makes great movies.
I don't listen to him for what I want out of my movies, and that's okay. And let him be him. And I'm not gonna sit there and hate on him. And I'm just gonna tell him I don't agree with any of your opinions ever. That's where I leave it.
Yeah, I mean, when I heard him say this, I was like, "What?" It's such a bad take. It's such a bad take. And he's like, the worse the songs got, the more he enjoyed it. The worse the movie got, the more he enjoyed it. That Todd Phillips is the Joker because he's saying "F you" to everybody involved in this movie.
He said, "I like movies that are a little more train wreck."
I mean, yeah. I mean, I like a good messy movie at times, if it's done on purpose. What's the other one with Joaquin Phoenix that he just did? Beau is Afraid. Like, that was all over the place, but I enjoyed it being all over the place because
you didn't enjoy it until you thought about it later.
Oh, you had to think about that movie.
You left out and you said, "I'm not sure exactly how I feel about this movie at all." That's what you told me.
Yeah, no, that's exactly. But the more I talked about it, the more I enjoyed it because the craziness of it is what made it unique. Like, that was like a train wreck in a good way, and I think on purpose. Where this, I don't think was supposed to be a train wreck. It's just a train wreck, and no one survived, and it's not good.
And the bodies are sitting there on the tracks, and we're like, "This is awful."
Yeah. So I thought that was a horrible take from Quentin Tarantino. But the more he talks about movies, the more I'm like, bro, I don't want your opinion on anything.
It's like what she said. That weed is laced with something else, man. It's the angel dust. He's sitting there like, looking at
but he's laughing by himself.
Right, with nothing good or fun.
Yeah.
If that's the case, he must really love his own movies because they're total train wrecks. Bobby, good. I like it.
That's funny. I like Tarantino movies. Most of them, not all of them, but most of them. He makes some good movies, man.
He has, but he's also made some bad movies.
Yeah.
And he really pushes the envelope, and that's one thing he does. He pushes the envelope a lot.
Yeah, especially in Django.
Man, I mean, at least at the end, we blow up all the people. So I mean, that's a good thing.
I'm trying to think. Like, Hateful Eight was not horrible. But he did, like, Pulp Fiction was a classic, Reservoir Dogs classic, Jackie Brown classic, Kill Bill 1 and 2 classics, and Glory of Bastards, Django. I wasn't a big fan of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I didn't quite
Natural
like
Born
it.
Killers.
I think he wrote it. I don't think he directed it.
The screenwriter.
Yeah, he wrote it. He was involved in a lot of other great stuff.
Death Proof.
Like, yeah, I think but that's like, it's corny on purpose. That and Planet Terror, they were like the double thing with him and was it Rodriguez? I can't think of his first name.
Robert Rodriguez.
Robert Rodriguez. But that was supposed to be corny on purpose. That was the style they were going for. But yeah, he made Hateful Eight, not my favorite movie. It wasn't horrible. It was okay. Django was great. I thought, but it like damn, but
It was
Once
a
Upon a
lot.
Time in
It was a
Hollywood,
lot.
it was a
to
lot.
watch. Yeah.
It was a lot. Yeah. Same thing with Kill Bill, man. I liked Kill Bill, but like there is just blood everywhere. Some people get a paper cut and it's just like gallons of blood. gushing out. Yeah. But
Yeah. See what else did I not like? Sin City. Not popular opinion. I didn't like Sin City.
What?
Yeah,
Well, he
I
didn't
didn't like
direct. I think he was.
He was part director there because
He was part. I think
there's three directors in Sin City. I remember.
He directed one scene of the first one. That was the car scene with Benicio del Toro and Clive Owen.
Because in Robert Rodriguez, I think it was 2, but I think Robert was the main director, but I think a lot of the credit goes to Frank Miller.
Frank Miller, because his style is all
his thing.
Yeah.
And it was like his gateway back into Hollywood because he got burned in RoboCop like so bad, where he's like, "F Hollywood, I'm good. I'm gonna write comic books over there. Leave me the F alone."
And he did.
But RoboCop 1 and 2 are great. I love both of those movies. And then like years later, as I found out, I was like, "Oh, Frank Miller wrote both of them." Actually, I think he wrote number 3 as well. I could be wrong, but I know you wrote.
I'm pretty sure you're right. Yeah, I think he did write the third one.
She wanted me to show this Joker book.
The World.
Yeah,
I don't think I read that one.
It says the Clown Prince of Chaos goes global. It's a very cool one.
That is a cool one. Yeah. Goes, I like his movies though. Yeah. Say those 70 Grindhouse movies are supposed to be like that. Yeah. They're supposed to be like over the top, goofy 70s vibes, like very corny not even B rated, more like D style.
That's
like level. Yeah. I mean, fucking Planet Terror. She's walking around with a gun as a leg. I'm like, come on.
That was awesome.
Yeah. Although I liked Death Proof way more, just because like all the women were just badasses, and they would just like they were fucking up Kurt Russell's character so bad by the end of it. It was awesome. Oh man, who was in it? I know Rosario Dawson was one of them.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Yeah, Zoe Bell. Yeah. Vanessa Rose McGowan.
Rose McGowan. I remember her.
Yeah, Rosario Dawson. Yeah, they by the end of it, they're just messing up Kurt Russell's character. It was great, but it's so stupid, so stupid. Jackie Brown was a good bad movie. The soundtrack, it was made it for me. Yeah,
I love Jackie Brown. That's so weird. I really do love Jackie Brown.
That was a good one. Yeah, the soundtrack was good on that one too. Huge question for everyone: would you say Joker 2 is better or worse than the Madam Web?
It's better.
Ooh, slightly better.
Madam Web's so bad. I don't think there's any way to even redeem that movie. It's that bad. I have no
because it was bad on every level. The story was bad. The plot was bad. The graphics were
cheap. Everything was just bad.
The acting was over the top. At the very least,
there are parts of Venom that I can enjoy. There are parts of Venom I could say that was good. Joker. I'm sorry. There's part of Joker 2 that I could say was decent. I could say, and my problem with Joker 2 was that it ruined Joker 1.
Yeah.
That's my big. Not that the movie was terrible. It wasn't terribly made. It's just it ruined Joker 1 for me.
It rendered everything that the first one set up invalid, and it basically said, if you're a follower or fan of the first movie, you're an incel loser.
Yeah. I mean that's even true in the movie itself. Once he gets some action, like he becomes a different person. Like that's all he needed. Like what? He just needed to get laid, and then he was all good. Like not so crazy anymore. Wants to go off and have a family.
I mean, that is most people, right? That's most of us, right? I'm crazy. I'm
You're
crazy.
awful.
Oh man, that was good. I'm good now. I'm good.
You want a sandwich? I'll make a sandwich.
Exactly. Get him a
Uh,
sandwich.
Mad Web was way better to watch. Was it though?
I don't
know.
think I'll ever waste my time watching that again.
The voiceover in Man of Web was horrible. Ezekiel, the voiceover for Ezekiel was so bad, man. It was so bad. I remember that. That was yeah. I haven't seen either one by intention. Yeah, you can skip it. You can skip it.
Yeah,
Ace,
That means
Ace
you're
is
winning.
agreeing.
That means you're winning at
Yeah.
life. That's all.
the power of lady bits.
I mean,
we'll
those
listen to
are
all
probably
of
the
this.
most powerful things in the world. And but yeah.
Yeah.
Wars were fought. Just
Yeah.
saying. Many men have been killed over that.
Oh man, but yeah, I had to bring up that Tarantino just because we were talking about Joker, and I remember
Mhm.
that, and I'm like, oh, that is horrible take, man. What are we doing?
I got Squid Game up right now if you guys want to watch Squid Game season 2 trailer.
Oh yeah, many of wars over the bit.
Exactly. And no one regrets it. No one regrets.
No regrets. Oh, yeah, excuse me.
No regrets at all. Just not even one letter, huh? I love that movie.
Well, We Are the Millers.
We Are the Millers, yeah. Not even one letter, huh? There's no regrets. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna save that one, Drew, for after the trailer reaction. So let's watch this Squid Games. All right, cool. We're going. All right, what is up? Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Stan Kramer. I'm with Brandman Brandon, Brian the Grizzly, and we're gonna check out season 2 trailer of Squid Games. The freaking people were going crazy over the Squid Game, still are. It was a really good show. So, yeah, we can get a season 2.
Let's see what we get from it. I don't
Check
know.
it out. Yeah, I haven't seen this one.
스마일.
이 자리에 오신 여러분을 진심으로 환영합니다. 여러분들은 매 게임이 끝날 때마다 투표를 통해 그때까지 적립된 상금을 가지고 이곳을 나가실 수 있습니다.
저건 뭐야?
무궁화 꽃이 피었습니다.
어라!
뭐야?
너한테 벌이 앉았어.
다 움직였어.
더 큰 상금을 위해 게임을 계속할지 아니면 여기서 중단할지는 전적으로 여러분 결정에 달려 있습니다.
지금 이러면 안 됩니다. 지금 당장 여기서 나가야 됩니다.
당신 뭐야?
여기 관계자야? 해놨어요! 이러다 정말 다 죽어요!
그런 놈이 여길 왜 다시 기어들어와?
한 판 더! 한 판 더! 한 판 더! 한 판 더!
Interesting. I don't think that one's gonna have the same.
Effect is the last one.
Yeah,
exactly. Mhm.
yeah. We'll see. What you guys think about it? What you think about Brandman?
It's a pretty cool trailer. The use of color scheme set the tone for it right away because this is going to be a gothic revenge movie.
Oh,
it's also dude, I like lost my train of thought for a second. It's like rambling for a minute because I'm like half asleep. It's been one of those long weeks.
Yeah.
We're talking about the Squid Game trailer. Holy shit. No, anyway, no, the continuation of Squid Game is something that I'm really, really interested in. Season number 1, and I'm so curious because it's I would have been good with it like just being a one-off, but it's very much like the you know, with any continuation, you expect escalation, you know, like kind of like they said in The Dark Knight. So where do they go next? You know, like how big are they going to go? Like what's going to happen next in the game? So I like trailers like this because it kind of leaves me with questions, yet it kind of leaves me just anticipating like where, you know. So that's where I am with Squid Game. Now that I'm a little more like alert because my mind went elsewhere during that. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully it's worth the 2-year wait, 2-year plus wait.
Yeah.
And they're and they're talking about doing an Americanized version of it, which I don't agree with.
That's happening for sure. The American version.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay. What do you think about this one, Brian?
I think the thing that made Squid Game so cool is something we haven't seen. And now that we've seen it, there's no more shock and awe. You know, so it's hard. Like if you've seen chaos before, it's hard to get excited by chaos again. And that's kind of my feeling for it. It's just I've already seen it. How much can you turn it up without me already knowing what the hell's going on? So at the end of the day, I don't know if I can enjoy it the same way. I will watch it. It looks good. The trailer is put together well. I'm excited about it, but I don't think it hits the same.
Yeah.
And that's just the biggest issue.
Yeah. I mean, this is a Korean show, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Or Korean made show.
Yes.
A lot of time, though, Brandon will know a lot of like Korean K-dramas and stuff like that. They don't go on for multiple seasons like this, you know. You know, I mean, and that's a lot of like international stuff too. You know, it's like, you know, British or Australian. You don't get a lot of multiple seasons. You know, because my girlfriend watches a lot of the K-drama kind of stuff, and it's always the same actors. I'm like, oh, is this a new season? She goes, oh, it's a new show. I'm like, it's the same people. It's like, yeah, because I mean, that's what they do, you know. So but my concern is like production that isn't used to having long runs. Can they do a long run kind of thing? Because I know that we're getting a season 2 and we're getting a season 3 next year of Squid Games. I think they filmed them back to back so that we don't get another 3-year long wait. So I don't know. But like you said, Brian, it's been done before. So is the focus not going to be on the games as much as, you know, some of the other stuff that's going on with the main character? I forgot his name. You know, so it's gonna be interesting. I'm definitely gonna watch it, you know, and see what is going on, you know. But I don't know if it's gonna have that same hit. I don't know if it's gonna have that same like must watch, and everyone's gonna be talking about it. You know, probably the first episode for sure, or the first few episodes, but we'll see. It's not Netflix, so it all drops at once. But yeah,
I mean, you don't ever want to outstay your welcome, especially as a TV show, right? Kind of goes back to that old Batman lines that you either die a hero or live long enough to become the villain. I think it's going to live long enough to become the villain and people not like it when you talk about 3 seasons. So,
yeah,
you know, no one watches at the end because you already know your old news and no one's interested anymore. So we're going to start seeing the the decline during this season, and then you'll see the next one.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, but also, I'm looking at the stats. It's the biggest Netflix series ever, right?
Holy shit.
Yeah. With the first 13 weeks of it releasing, it generated 265 million views and 2.2 billion watch hours.
Mhm.
2 billion watch hours. That's in 13 weeks. That's holy crap. So of course Netflix is like, here's all the money, make another season. Like, I can't be mad at them for like taking advantage of it, but I don't know if
Doesn't mean that I think it's
still
going to
gonna
be
there.
successful.
Yeah, it's not gonna hit like that. It's not gonna hit
Mhm.
like that. So at least for sure, season 3 is gonna be a big downgrade when that happens. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, it looks interesting. I'm for sure gonna watch it, because I did enjoy the first one. So, but cool. That's our thoughts on Squid Game season 2 coming on Netflix. I believe it's in December. This is dropping. I think it said right.
Yep.
So leave a comment. Yeah. Leave a comment. Let us know what you guys think about the trailer. Are you excited? Did you forget about it? Are you going to watch season 1 and get ready for season 2? But let us know what you think about it. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well. Come and check us out, because if it is good, we'll probably talk about it and break it down, and review the season. So make sure you come and check us out for that. But if you are watching live, stick around, because we're gonna move on to our next topic for the night.
Mhm.
What we got? You just want to knock out that Silo trailer real quick?
Yep.
Okay.
That's what I'm.
So everyone understands what the hell's going on. I was worried about watching it because I don't know if it's going to tell you anything that
I'm sure
haven't seen.
I'm sure, because I'm only on the third. I'm on the 4th episode. But yeah, I don't mind.
I just know that you're going to learn some stuff, man.
Okay, did you watch all of it already?
I'm on episode 8.
Okay.
So, see most of it.
It is such a great
It
effing show, man.
It gets better. It gets
The
better.
first episode was great. The second one was good. The third one, with the generator kind of thing. And
Oh
then
my god!
something
And
happens,
turn
and
it
I'm
off,
like,
and then everyone had to live in darkness.
Oh.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
And then
like,
now I'm not gonna talk about the fourth one, but yeah, just
yeah.
Yeah.
It is a show that it starts off good and keeps getting better. And like, I'm only on episode 3. I still got like 7 more episodes. So
count yourself lucky.
Wow. So try to knock it out before next week, because that's when season 2 drops, and then hopefully we'll review season 1 really quick, and then start up on season 2. Stay on top of that. Oh, you got the trailer?
Yep. Oh, share with you.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
No, man, don't do that. I'm gonna fall asleep in the trailer again.
Yeah. Mama Bear said that Douse gives me chills. It is creepy. I never sat down to watch the Squid Game. It's good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I just wonder now, like, it's been out for 3 years. Everyone does a version of it or make fun of it, and it's like been parodied so much. So, it might lose some of its.
I don't know. We're gonna get Scary Movie 5, and maybe it'll be just enough.
Yeah.
More than enough for the Wayans to work with. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Called Octopus Games.
All right, let's watch Silo, because this I'm kind of curious about.
Okay.
Good. All right, cool. We're good. Are we getting another season of
All of Us Are Dead?
All of Us Are Dead. I don't even. Have you seen that show? I've never seen that show.
I've heard of it, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Another season.
Yeah, I'm not
This
sure.
is 2. I think that's it, right?
Mhm.
So,
Oh, is that another?
season 2 is yeah. So season 2 just came out. Yeah,
Mhm.
Well, saying fans of All of Us have to wait until 2026
2026.
for its second season.
Wow, no,
Damn.
Hellbound. Hellbound is the one that came out October.
Yeah.
Hellbound is the one that came out October. So 2026. So they said 2 more years.
Yeah.
I said the first episode aired January 2022.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So they're saying a 4-year delay. All right. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah. I'll wait until 2026 and watch season 1. How about that? Because it looks cool. Just about the trailers, it looks cool. So, damn. I didn't see the link. I'll bring up the link while we watch the trailer. And we'll see what we got. But let's watch this trailer really quick. Cool. Let's go. All right, what is up? Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Tank Kramer with Brandman Brandon, Brian the Grizzly, and we're gonna check out Silo. I keep wanting to say Silo. Silo, I don't know why.
It's
Silo
a Silo.
season 2.
And it's funny because it looks like a DNA, a human DNA.
Yeah, like a helix, because it's
Yeah.
like all on the inside. Yeah, so Silo is a Apple Plus TV show that everyone is freaking talking about. We're gonna be reviewing season 1 pretty soon before season 2 drops next week. But we figured we'll watch the trailer and get ready for that. So let's check out this season 2 trailer.
What's the big question?
What if everything you know to be true was just one big lie?
For as long as we can remember, everyone that goes outside is killed by the dangerous toxins of an unsafe world. Juliet Nichols asked to go out. She was a fighter.
Warning, oxygen levels low.
But she died a hero to the silo.
She might be out there somewhere, still alive.
The lies have to stop.
People are saying it's time for a rebellion.
You can't control what she means to people.
I need to know what happened here. For my friends, my family. All we're trying to do is survive.
Nothing's gonna stop me from trying.
Oh.
You're frightened. I'm not afraid of the rebellion.
I'm more afraid of what she saw.
You try to open the door again, and I'm gonna kill you.
Okay, so it does spoil a little bit.
Yeah, I was like,
Intriguing.
but okay.
but it's exactly what you thought was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see by episode 6, you'll know exactly what's going on. But
Yeah. But
it's still a very long thing. There's things that you haven't seen that are going to be very important.
Yeah.
Yep.
This looks really good. This looks interesting. I mean, I'm not even done with season 1 yet, so obviously a little bit got spoiled, but nothing where I'm like, oh my god, But yeah, this looks really, really good.
It is good. So season 1 is amazing, right? This season 2 looks it's going to be epic. I think I'm going to be breaking down this season most definitely.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be breaking down this thing. Telling you guys, give it a chance. Watch the first episode and get sucked in.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
man,
that first episode. Yeah, you had text the other night like this episode, like episode 1's great, and then I finally watched it, and then I'm 3 episodes in, like all back to back, like 1, 2, 3, and it's really really good. Rebecca Ferguson is really good in this one. Yeah, so I really can't wait to see this new season because I'm so curious. I'm so curious. It's such a show where it just you wind up asking so many questions, and you're so curious on what's real and what's not real, what's happening, what's the truth. Yeah,
Like, what are they up to?
Yeah, why are they lying? Who's lying? What's the point of it? Like who's in charge? There's so many cool questions, and I'm really curious to see where this show takes us. Yeah, because it's only, I believe, 3 books.
Yeah,
I think I read. So we're only gonna get 3, maybe 4 seasons.
But this is gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's really good. Apple TV, they
know how to do
they're
TV
on
shows,
point.
man.
They know how to get good stars and tell good stories that are just so well done. So well done. So yeah. Did this trailer make you want to watch season 1, Brandon? I know you're gonna watch it, but does it make you a little more interested in watching season 1?
Yeah, and it kind of leaves you the way this teaser ended, it kind of leaves, even though I'm not 100% hip to what's going on, it kind of leaves you wanting more. Which, like I said, I like that in trailers.
That first trailer, that first episode is going to blow your mind, and you'll be like, "What the hell?" The problem is, whenever you watch it, don't have anything else to do later, because you're probably going to be sitting there for 2 hours.
One of those, huh?
At least. Yep. Oh yeah.
Good to know.
Yep, for sure. But cool. That's our thoughts and expectations for Silo season 2. That's dropping November 15th, which is coming up pretty soon. So we are definitely gonna be breaking them next Thursday. Is it Thursday?
It's Friday.
Yep.
Sorry, next
Friday. So we'll definitely break it down on a Monday, or maybe we do a special show on a Saturday or something. I don't know. We'll figure. Yeah. So, but yeah. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you want to be part of our breakdowns of season 2 going forward for the next couple months. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, let us know you're excited about season 2 of Silo. And leave a comment. Leave a comment of any theories or any thoughts of the show so far. We definitely want to hear from you guys. But if you are in the live chat, stick around because we're gonna move on to our next topic for the night. How you doing, Brandon?
I want to go to sleep.
Yeah. I know you're hanging in there, man. Like you said, it's been a long freaking week, man.
And you're telling me.
Yeah. Man, she's like, those yawns are contagious.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Where
has Tim Robbins been?
Yeah, what the hell was the last thing I saw him in? Friggin'
Tim
Green
Robbins
Lantern from 2021 or 2011.
He's a giant. So what do giants do in their off time? I don't know. Probably grow.
Is he a giant? He's only 6'5".
Yeah, that dude's huge.
6'7", something like that. Yeah. And in TV actor land, that's
that's
8
giant.
feet tall. He's literally 8 feet tall. He's so tall that when him and Morgan Freeman couldn't be shot next to each other without one of them sitting down.
I think Mystic River 2003 was one of the last things he did. Yeah, he is. Dark. Oh yeah, that's right. He was in Dark Waters. That's a good one. That was a really good one. If you like espionage, political thriller kind of thing, that was a good one.
Tim Robbins is 6'7", 285 pounds.
Damn.
Jesus.
He's part giant, as I said.
Yeah, like you said, especially in Hollywood land. Yeah, I think that might have been the last thing he was in. Green Lantern, like you said, in 2011. Yeah. Yeah. He hasn't been in much, man.
No.
He hasn't been in much. Lately, at least. But in the show for me so far, he's only been slightly introduced. He's a dick. He's a dick so far, man. From the first scene you get of him, you're like, oh, you're one of those. F you. So, but he's pretty good. I think Common was a award-winning actor.
I'm trying to remember for what.
Me too.
Common's done a lot of great stuff.
Yep.
Because it said like Academy. What did it say? Academy Award winning
nominee,
something like that.
Nominee. Academy Award for Best Music for Glory. So it might have been for music then. Yeah. Because he got some Grammys, some Golden Globes, Academy Award for best music original song.
Holy crap!
So that was in 2015.
One day when the glory comes,
yeah,
it'll be on. Yeah,
so it just feels like like, oh, here's him acting, and you're like, Academy Award winner. Yeah, but for music, man.
No, he's a great actor. He's been a lot.
He's a good actor.
He's
a good actor. He's a pretty solid actor. Like he was really good in John Wick.
I mean, he's been a lot of movies. I mean, he has been a lot of movies. He carried with the Just Right movie. Carried that entire movie. Was it Smoking Aces? He was in that. He was in Selma. He wasn't like just he was actually in it. He's a good actor in Selma. He was in Wanted with Angelina Jolie. What's the other one I saw?
Well, since he was in Suicide Squad.
He was.
I don't remember him.
Well, he was there for only a second.
Yeah, it must have been. I don't remember him. He was Monster T. Fuck is Monster T?
Yeah, he had all that stuff on him and stuff. Yeah, I remember it.
Yeah.
I mean, The Hate You Give, I remember.
Yep. Remember The Hate You Give.
I remember him now.
And he's always in a lot of women. So
yeah, yeah, he is.
Yeah, he was in Barbershop. I'm just saying, like, he's been in a lot of stuff. Run All Night. Remember him? Run All Night. That was actually
No, I don't remember that at all.
Oh,
But he was in it.
Yeah,
I remember the remake with Liam Neeson, but
that's the one I'm talking about.
He was in The Lion Guard.
Yeah,
You ever
he's the
seen
voice.
that? Yeah, he was a voice in The Lion Guard. That's
I already knew that. Yeah, because we watched Lion.
Oh yeah, you kids. Yeah. Yeah. Bobby said, cool, I have a reason to renew Apple TV. Yeah, man. For sure.
Exactly.
If you're I think you get Apple TV free if you're a Comcast member, I think. I forgot what there's a way to get Apple TV for free.
I already paid for my Apple Music, whatever. So they say like for $5 more, you can get Apple TV too.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but yeah, Apple TV is worth getting, man. There's a lot of good stuff on there. Yeah. I think before you showed up, we were talking Apple TV. You know, Shrinking is one. You know, you got the Ted Lasso, all that stuff. You know, Morning Show is a great one. There's a lot of good shows on Apple TV. So, and it's great. It's like that's the best way to do if you want to keep people from canceling your subscription. Have a good show, have Silo, and then a week later, boom, it's another one. You know,
so damn it, I can't cancel. I gotta keep on watching it again. Exactly.
Yeah,
got you.
Yeah. So you're talking about like probably because it's 10 weeks for one, 10 weeks for the other, and then there'll probably be like 2 weeks in between. So you're talking about like 22 weeks of of solid shows, subscriptions.
It's funny because Apple's just sitting like, shit, got your ass. That's what Apple's sitting there doing. That's what every time.
You good, man?
No,
I'm
he's
going
done.
to sleep.
Yeah.
Go to sleep.
Yeah, go to sleep. We'll probably finish up.
Mhm.
We got the Star Wars stuff, but it's already late.
All right. I will talk to you guys shortly.
Catherine Kennedy.
Everyone, thanks for logging in tonight. My bed is calling my name. It's been a long just
It's funny because he said he was about to go out. Look at him.
Yeah,
I'm
not no more. He's about
I'll
to
do it
knock
tomorrow.
out.
I'm about to
Knock out.
I'm about to pass out on the bed.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right,
All right, man.
All right.
Later. Have a good
All
one.
right. All right. Bye-bye.
Oh man, everyone's saying night. I only got it for Godzilla after that disappointment. I thought, oh well, let me get rid of it. Which one? Was that the Godzilla? Was that the Monarch?
Yeah, Monarch, the TV show.
I never finished it. I think I watched the first 3.
I watched the first
4,
3 and
then I just kind of fell off.
Because the other Godzilla things were coming out, and then I was like, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. It wasn't good? It was a disappointment.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sucks. Yeah, but definitely like there's a bunch of Shrinking is out. Bad Monkey with Vince Vaughn is supposed to be really good.
Severance. Morning Show. Morning Show was pretty good. So
yeah, I think that's 3 seasons in. I'm only on season 2. I haven't got caught up with season 3 yet. So, but that was a surprise. I didn't think I was gonna like that one, and I really, really liked it.
they did a good job with it, and I thought it was gonna be stupid, and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna watch this. Jennifer Aniston. I'm good. Whatever.
Yeah, Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon. It was like,
yeah, this is not my cup of tea, and apparently it is my cup of tea.
Yeah.
Who knew? I like pumpkin lattes. Who knew?
Yeah, now I have no idea where that ranks in the overall universe. That sucks. That sucks because I heard like good things about it. Well, at least the beginning of it. But yeah, it's never got around because like Brian said, they're like, oh hey, -1's coming out. Kong versus Godzilla or whatever it was. That was coming out. So just got Godzilla out.
Yeah, it's just like if you're the last one, then I'm like, all right, well, I'm not going to sit there and worry about you. I'm about to get this steel book of this new Godzilla.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about the Star Wars thing, or you want to save it for later?
I mean, are we going to go later on this week? Because if not, then we can do this now.
Yeah, we can do it now. Like I said, I'm up anyway. After this, I'm gonna edit videos.
See, and I'll just wait till the morning to do some trailers, so do some thumbnails.
Yeah. Let me see. Wait, I think I have it. There we go. Yeah, I do it. All right. Cool. Let's talk about it. All right. What is up? Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is St. Kramer, Brian the Grizzly, and we're going to talk about some Star Wars news. Yes, everyone's
good or bad.
It's good, but it could go bad.
I don't know if it's good, man. I don't need another trilogy.
I don't. But getting Simon Kinberg
that's
involved on it is big. Is super, super big because this guy has been a producer for some of the best stuff around. I mean, this dude, Star Wars Rebels, which is an amazing freaking Star Wars show. He was
so good that we didn't know how good it was until like you end up realizing it changed the continuity of everything. It's better than this other stuff.
Yeah. But he was a producer on Logan. He was a producer on the first 2 Deadpool films. An executive producer on Deadpool Wolverine. He helped produce The Martian. And has scripted films Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Sherlock Holmes franchise with Robert Downey Jr. Produced what else? Murder on the Orient Express. So he's been doing some really, really good stuff. You know, he's supposed to do the Running Man, the Stephen King's Running Man, the remake of it. Edgar Wright with Edgar Wright and Josh Brolin, you know, Glenn Powell are all in it. So he's on that, which I'm kind of curious about that because the Running Man is super cool. If he's going to be producing
Are they going
that,
is it being pushed back? That's why I was wondering about Running Man.
probably. I mean, it just got announced and it's still in like pre-production. But it's good. I mean, the only bad thing is like he's not a good director. You know, he did one of the X-Men films, the Phoenix one or whatever. I mean, I hate all the X-Men films. Yeah, so he's not a good director. So he went back and he's a great producer and he's a great writer, and stuff like that. So if he's producing and writing like a new trilogy, it gets me excited because I think he is a Star Wars fan because he understood the assignment when he did Rebels. My only issue is I don't care anymore about Rey, and that is completely Catherine Kennedy's fault. That is completely, you know, like who did The Last Jedi? Braveheart with the
Oh
director.
my god, what's his name? Ridley Scott.
Not Ridley Scott.
No.
If you guys remember his name.
Oh my god, what's that Last Jedi?
That's why I forget his name. Ryan Johnson.
Ryan Johnson. Yes.
Yeah. You know, like that is completely Ryan Johnson's fault on why Rey really sucked, and then that last movie just really was the nail in the coffin for it. You know. Because Force Awakens, I believe he was also a producer on Force Awakens. I could be wrong. Which Force Awakens was solid. It was good. Had potential. You know, and then they just, you know, decided to throw it on the ground and stomp on it after that for the last two.
Okay. So we'll say this.
What you got?
I'm not going to watch another Star Wars trilogy unless they do something right by Boyega. John Boyega does not come back. I'm not going to watch another trilogy. I'm just not. I'll watch an individual movie. I will not watch a trilogy because I feel like they've done him so wrong. And then you're gonna bring back Daisy Ridley, which I like Daisy Ridley. I've always liked Daisy Ridley.
She's
You know,
a good actress.
I'm with her. You know, I don't like what they did with the script, but if you don't do right by John Boyega, I'm not doing it. I'm just not.
I can see that. I wonder if this is going to replace the scrapped Rey film. Because remember, not too long ago, they announced, hey, we're going to have a Rey film, and John Boyega is supposed to come back, and then that got scrapped. You know, so I wonder if this is supposed to replace it. So just to put things clear, this is all rumored. Disney and Star Wars haven't come out and announced anything yet. But the insiders are saying he already signed a contract to make a new trilogy, which not a new trilogy. It would be episode 10, 11, and 12, a continuation of it.
Rounding up all the stuff that's happened.
Yeah, you know, and I've heard things where it's going to set up a new franchise, kind of, you know, a new you know, I don't see, because remember you have the Skywalker saga.
Yes,
This is a new saga. So,
but if it's still dealing with the same characters, it's not setting up a new saga.
Yeah. Because I mean that one ended. If that one ended the Skywalker saga, and this starts the Rey saga.
The Rey saga.
I don't know. I mean, if that's what you want to call it.
She's Rey Skywalker, so I don't know how you can do that.
Yeah, I know. Just that whole thing just hurts my head. I hate it.
So like, until I see Boyega get the respect,
But I get it. Yeah,
I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to support another trilogy. I'm not going up and down with those roller coasters. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, the Palpatine saga. I mean, that's what the first one was. What are we talking about? It wasn't even the Skywalker saga. It was the Palpatine saga. Like he had all involvement in the prequels, right? It was how
Mhm.
he became in power. Second one was how he told Vader to do all the stuff, and then the third one was him after death, still in
Coming
charge.
back.
Somehow he came back.
Somehow, Palpatine has
You
returned.
know, so it should be like it shouldn't even be called the Skywalker saga because they were just pawns. All the Skywalkers were just pawns to the Emperor.
I
So
also don't know what this means. I mean, with Filoni and doing their movie, you know, and Favreau doing their movie. So I don't understand why they release or talk about something else when Filoni's about to release, you know, his stuff. Is you know, you got Mandalorian Grogu, then you got the Filoni one. So why are we talking about another one again? I don't know if I like that.
I mean, it's set in different times, right? Because the new trilogy would be, years later.
Only a
because of
couple. About what, 25 years?
No, because technically, it's probably 25 years. I would say.
Yeah, about 20, 25 years.
Because
Think about
it's
the
right
difference between Ray and between Luke and Leia.
Yeah, because the Mandalorian takes place after the original trilogy, so it takes place after Return of the Jedi. But I think it takes place like right after Return of the Jedi, right? Because the First Order hasn't been established yet. I mean, freaking Ben Solo is not born yet. He hasn't even built the new Jedi school yet. So it's a decent amount of time in between. The Mandalorian and Force Awakens. So
20 years?
Probably longer than that. I would say probably 30.
Really? Does it mean Luke by the end of 3 was what if he's 28?
Mm-hmm.
And then probably 25 years before we get to Force Awakens.
Yeah, because you got to figure, if Ben is born shortly after that, you got to figure what he was like 15 to 18 when he when he was gonna get killed by his uncle because
and
he
what
had a bad nightmare.
24 when he kills his father. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's about 25 years.
Yeah.
That's not in the same saga, same realm. I don't know. I don't know. In the end of the day, I just wanted it to either be way in the past or way in the future. Get away from the time period.
Yeah. I agree. But like Bobby's saying, I support Finn and nothing against Rey or female strong driven characters. Play anybody who grew up in the 70s non-sci-fi, a lot of strong character driven females, which I love. Yeah. You can still, I think you can still fix Rey. There's a lot of problems you had with her, but you completely just erased Finn. You completely erased like John Boyega's character.
Like you promised him he was going to be essential to the storyline, and then you forgot he was there.
Yeah. But I would say though, have you watched any of the Lego stuff on Disney Plus? That would have to do with this group of characters with Rey, Poe, and Finn. In one of them, I forgot which one. I think the Halloween one. I believe is one of them. Rey is teaching Finn how to be a Jedi, teaching him the Force and stuff like that. So
we already know he's Force sensitive.
You already kind of so just go down that road. Finish that. Make him be her first student. He's kind of thing. So I mean, I would like that. I think that'd be cool. But
I mean, I don't think they have to be this huge part in the movie, but if you could fix Finn, then I'm down.
Yeah,
but just let him leave with respect and give him the opportunity to be, this great Jedi like he should have gotten.
Yeah, not even a Jedi, just be a good character. Like, I mean, I would have liked to see him be a Jedi. Just do
the story.
Like, be essential. Exactly.
That's all.
Because the second one he didn't do nothing important. The third one he really didn't do nothing important. So yeah, Have him be something.
That's all I'm asking.
But it's in good hands if they decide to go this way. However, like Kevin said, Catherine Kennedy ain't going nowhere as the president of Lucasfilm, no matter what the audience wants. This would be working with KK. So
I have some real negative thoughts in my mind, some real negative ones that I'm not going to say, but I would like to have a change in leadership at Lucasfilm. That's all.
Yeah.
I have some real bad thoughts in my mind that I'm just not going to go with right now because it's just not right. But I'm done.
I mean, my thing is like this guy has worked on newer Star Wars stuff with Rebels, so he knows Star Wars. He knows how it's supposed to be, and he does it really well because Rebels was amazing. As we already said. So you kind of give him the keys and let him go, right? I mean, you don't chain him down by telling him what to do too much. You kind of like
tell me the story to make sure it makes sense. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, you don't give him the keys and let him run around, but you got to check on him. Otherwise you get a Todd Phillips Joker 2 situation.
Exactly.
What do we always say? Never go full Taika.
Never go full Taika. They'll never let Taika go full go on your movie.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But I mean, you give him a lot of leeway because he's shown in the past he knows what he's doing with Star Wars.
I can agree with that, but I don't know. It worries me overall.
It does because in a year from now, I can almost guarantee you can be like, oh hey, remember when the Rebels guy was gonna do a new trilogy? That's what's gonna happen.
Like that's what's gonna happen. Marigold and everything else.
With Patty Jenkins, with Taika Waititi, he was gonna have his. With Kevin Feige was gonna have Star Wars. The Game of Thrones dudes were gonna have a Star Wars trilogy. None of it happened. So we'll see.
Yeah, that's all
there's
we'll see.
Good chance. Yeah, like in a year from now, we're gonna be like, oh yeah, remember that?
It's not happening either. No.
Yeah, so we'll see, but I'm somewhat excited, but also holding my breath until stuff actually starts happening. That's what I'm kind of curious at. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now with this new Star Wars news. Another trilogy we're promised. A guy who's been around Star Wars for a while, has done great movies in the past. We'll see if he sticks around.
If it actually gets done. There's 2 other movies being made right now, so let's see if it actually gets done.
Yeah. But cool news nonetheless, if you are a Star Wars fan. I think it's good news. Whether it happens or not, I don't know. That's another video. Yeah. But yeah, that's our thoughts. So leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about who was it, Simon Kenberg. Heading a continuation of the Star Wars trilogy, the Star Wars saga at this point. Leave a comment, let us know, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, come and join us every Monday and Thursday when we are live talking about nerdy stuff, movie reviews, TV trailers, movie trailers, all that fun stuff. So we appreciate everyone coming in, hanging out with us. And if you are in the live chat, stick around because we're going to finish things up for the night.
Cool. Let's read those last 2 comments and get the F out.
Pretty much. Bobby said, but a lot of feats and things that she's doing, I'm not even other extremely powerful Force user I have done in the infancy of using the Force is just felt rushed.
Yeah.
With always brave.
Yeah.
Also, how is it possible that your father is basically Hitler or King Leopold, but you still believe there is some good in him, and you're right, but you try to kill your nephew because of a dream? Yeah, bro. That's the biggest issue I had with especially episode 8 and 9 is Luke and Leia are about hope. since the beginning you meet Luke and Leia, they're all about hope. Even their mom is all about hope, because she hopes and tries to save, Anakin. Her kids, are very hopeful of everything, and they just never give up hope. And then you completely ruin that. Because like one of my worst things was in episode 8 in The Last Jedi, when Luke finally meets Leia again after being estranged for a long time for not a good reason. When he's like, I forgot the exact conversation, but it was basically like, I don't know if I can save him. Speaking of Ben, Kylo, I don't know if I can save him. And Leia's like, yeah, he's too far gone. Like, what? This is your son. Your son. This is your nephew. You are twins. Like, that is the dumbest fucking thing. I remember in the theater when that happened, man, I'm like, I think I said something like, I'm like, what?
They're just trying to let you know when a kid is too far gone, he has to make the decision to come back. You can't make him come back because he's now an adult.
No, and even in the context of it, he's not even an adult. He's like 20 something, like early 20s.
That's an adult.
I mean, dude, fucking men's brains aren't fully developed until 25. He was like, I think they're saying he was like 23 in the movie, if that.
Yeah, but you're not gonna
he's still a kid.
Make a young. You're not going to make him do something different, and that's what it
if
is.
he could be on his mommy's insurance until he's 26, he's still a kid.
This is a different universe. You can't use these laws today.
Nah, he's and he's emotional and he's a goofball. But yet some chick that he never met before.
Should we not not commit? He committed murder. So like, I'm just saying.
But the crazy thing is the one who doesn't give up hope, who constantly is like, I can change him, I can fix him, I can change him, is Rey, who they have no connection. They're just a dyad in the Force for some reason, which it's like none of it makes sense. It was just they were throwing shit at a wall and like the Force.
Hans did try to meet him there, and he paid the ultimate price.
Nah. I mean that I didn't mind. I didn't mind him killing Han.
I think the way
it was sad.
No, I think
it was sad,
but Harrison Ford was done with the franchise.
I mean, he wanted to be killed in the fucking second movie. Like he kept telling George Lucas, "Can I die?" And George is like, "No, shut up." Like, no. He's like, "Can I die in this one?" No. Stop that. Stop trying to die.
You know how happy I was while I was putting steel, carbonites.
Yeah. So he finally gets his death scene as Han. And I thought it was good. That's why I like The Force Awakens. I thought it was interesting.
It was a good start. I always thought it was
a good start. It mimics the original stuff, which I didn't mind it. It mimics it, which is history repeating itself in a good way. Exactly.
And it's showing that you can repeat the same stories. I thought that was smart.
Yeah. It's not learning from your history, which, hey, guess what real world fucking shit we're dealing with, so, it's not like it's a fake thing, so
it's too real. That's the problem.
Too real. Too real. That's the problem. So yeah, I didn't mind that. And then by the end, it was setting its own path on what it could have done.
Yep. And then they ruined that. So definitely.
Yeah.
And the couch.
Yeah. But that was my whole problem, was like the hope thing. Like you never gave up hope on your dad, but yet Rey like never gave hope on people she randomly met. You know what I mean? Like,
she's a Palpatine. Palpatines don't give up hope. Don't you know that?
I guess so. Yeah.
It's okay. We can rebuild them. We'll make them bigger, faster, stronger, full of force.
They blew up one Death Star. We'll make another Death Star.
We got another one. Don't worry about that, guys. I got you.
Somehow. Somehow. That's the power of the Emperor of the Palpatine is somehow. Yeah. I said the same thing. Yeah, bro. I was so mad. I was so mad after Last Jedi. It was a shit show. Like
it's just what it is, though. It's like it doesn't make me upset because I knew what I was getting.
I didn't know what I was getting into. I thought I was getting into like a good story where Luke was going to be Luke and stuff like that. And instead, we just got just trash,
The
man.
first thing that he does is throw the
Yeah.
lightsaber over his shoulder. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. You know. And even then I'm like, oh, is he like, I'm past this? Like, I don't need these things anymore, you know? Like that's what I thought it was gonna turn into, you know.
He was like, no, I don't need you here. I'm past this because I don't believe in the Force anymore.
Yeah. He was basically like put his fingers in his ears and went la 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 and like ran back to his little stone fort with his little goblin maids.
And you tell like you do realize that, you know, you do still believe. We know that you still believe. He was like, no, you don't. I don't care.
Oh, is that why you're staying at one of the first Jedi temples ever?
Exactly. You're still studying here. You're living right here.
Yeah. It's so stupid, man. It's so stupid. Fucking Ryan Johnson, man. Regardless, their father did horrible atrocities and still have faith he could come back to the light. Yep. Fucking killed their mother, man. He killed their mother. From a broken heart.
He's like, you're killing me. I was just about to
But
say.
still, you know, like he choked out their mom, you know.
You're killing
even
me.
they got rid of
Anakin, what are you
essential
doing?
Finn's possible original plot. Yeah, I still have faith that they will keep the rest of the established characters the same. Man, it's just
You have a lot of belief. I don't believe.
Is it too far gone, man? Is it too far gone?
Can you even revisit this thing? I don't think you can.
You know, I like what they did with Leia, right? Her training, and then she stopped training, you know, because she was afraid. Which that was cool. I liked what they did with Han. I like what they did with Leia. I don't like what they did with Luke. I thought that was fucking trash. And then all the newer characters, I wasn't a big fan of. I don't like what they did with Finn. I don't like what they did with Rey. Poe
was
nothing
fine.
happened. Nothing happened after the first one.
No one
You know?
cared about Poe. He was basically just a dude.
He was supposed to be the next Han. He was going to be the Han character, and then they just completely dropped that altogether as well. You know, so yeah, but yeah, I mean, they would need to find a way to fix Luke, and they would need to find a way to fix Finn, and they would need to find a way to fix Rey.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot. And one of them is dead. You know, like Luke is dead. You know, at most you can get a Force Ghost.
Force Ghost. That's what you can do. Force Ghost it.
You know, but I mean, he already fucked up the last like 20 years of you know, like what happened between Grogu and you know, and almost killing your nephew.
Nah, it's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll be okay.
Yeah. Don't think about it too much.
So why are you asking all this other stuff? Aren't you happy I'm here? That's all you need to know. I'm here.
Yeah. Hey, you got lightsabers. Shut up. They need to just go 50 years into the future or go a couple thousand years in the past.
I've been
Leave
saying
this
that for
alone, and maybe
years.
they'll spend money on that movie. But they'll continue with this. I'm done. But if they continue with this, I'm done.
Like literally, this is what I've been saying for years. Just you don't have to ruin continuity. You don't have to continue to do the same thing. Just leave it alone. Don't worry about it anymore.
Yeah. Hey, just go a bunch of years in the future. And I think what they should do is go way in the future. There's a new Jedi Order, blah blah blah, and Skywalker is a title. Skywalker is not a name of a person anymore; it's a title. Like you have your master, you know, your Grand Master or whatever the hell they're called, and then you have your
the one
Skywalker.
who's a leader is the Skywalker.
You know, yeah, you could do stuff like that, you know, because then you could do stuff with Grogu. You know, he'll still be alive. If you go 300 years in the future, Grogu's still alive.
Or he's dead.
I mean, yeah, better not kill him. If you kill him, man, there's gonna be a riot. There's gonna be a riot. Well, yeah, let's get out of here, man. Give me all work
done. I'm all done anyway.
Yeah, but speaking of, so Disney Movie Insider is closing down. So I'm ordering a bunch of mystery movies to use up the last of my points, and this is what they sent me.
You just throw it
Right.
away.
The Rise of Skywalker. I you know what? I never bought it because why would I? So
I think
like,
you should
I
send it back.
send it back. I want it. Burn it.
You
and
can't
send it back
make me.
ashes.
Exactly. You can't make me. No.
Yeah, but oh man, but cool. Let's get out of here. We'll see you guys on Monday. Right? Yeah, Monday. Have a good weekend. Have a safe weekend. Have fun. Go check out some movies. Watch
don't
Silo.
know.
Watch Severance.
Watch Silo. Watch Severance. Watch From. See you Saturday night. Let's watch it. Come on, guys.
Yep. So, but cool. We will see you guys later. Night. Night, Bobby. Let's get out of here. Later.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. We out here.